Dissing, we don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your art is missing, nigga.
Pay us in full with the money, or she gon' get her fingers clipped off like Lil Sonny,
MREC TV. Peace, peace. This is MREC. Peace, peace. This is MREC TV, and you're now tuned in to Spooky Hours. Peace, peace. How you feeling out there, man? Y'all know the MREC room etiquette. Pound that like button. Y'all know the number, 310-598-2974. Call me up with some good spooky stories. Don't call me up trying to do Bible study. This is not Bible study. This is Spooky Hours, okay? So let's get that straight. Let me pull up the lines. Salute to the Rec Mob. I appreciate y'all. You know I'm putting that work in. I went live earlier. It's 11:11. You already know we putting good vibes out there when it's 11:11. You know what I mean? Peace and prosperity to all y'all. Good vibes. I'm getting these billions. I'm behind the scenes doing these movies and everything else. So trust me, I'm going to be back on my A game and rectify everything with the brand. You dig? I'm just a little occupied, but I'm still working. But anyhow, this is Spooky Hours. Is 11:11, and Sunday night. We need these stories to be right. Call me up 310-598-2974. I'm about to put the number on the screen. Make sure you don't call me up on no Fisher Price, no nasty phone. A lot of your phones be real nasty. A lot of your phones be real spooky. In a bad way. Let me see what you're talking about right here in the chat room. See what the chat room talking about. Let me see. Somebody said, that's funny because I love Bible study. But I be cringing when they call up with the scriptures. This ain't that. Facts. Shouts to Sister Princess. Facts. All right, I got to call her. Let's get to it.
It comes from...
Pardon me. Peace. You now tune in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky.
What's up? This TQ from the Bronx. Salute to the General. Shout out to Amina.
Yes, sir. Salute to the earth, man. Salute.
All right.
What's happening?
So this is back in about 2000, 2001.
Mm-hmm.
I was working in the Ritz-Carlton. And they like to, for the new employees, they like to make you know what it's like to be a guest, so you get to stay in the hotel. All right, so I check in. I have dinner in the restaurant. I order wine and everything. Nice, beautiful. So I call my friends over. Let's play cards. You know, I really wanted to brag, you know, about this suite that I had. And the joke was on me. So about two friends came over, we playing cards, and then, you know, I go to turn the TV on, and then out of the corner of my eye, out of my peripheral, I see a lady. Long blonde hair, nightgown, painted nails, going in and out of the bathroom. You know, so I paid no mind. This is in Arlington, Virginia, like a old hotel, right? Ritz-Carlton.
Gotcha.
So after the second or third time, I asked one of my friends, I said, did you see that? And they're like, yeah, I see it. I saw her. So I was like, I don't want to play no more. So one of my friends said, what's she gonna do? She's dead. So I started laughing, and then the ghost started laughing.
Oh wow.
All right. So yeah, so she started laughing, and then she walks through the wall, like that space between the bathroom and the door. She walks out, and we wrap up the game and everything, and then I'm like, all right, I'm just ready to go to bed and get out of here. That's not the kicker. The next morning, I'm packing up because we got to stay for one night. She must have told every spook in the area because Arlington Cemetery was right down the street. So I'm seeing men in their uniforms, like the old war uniforms. I see a lady in a maid's uniform, like maybe people who used to work there. And then one of the military dudes tells the lady, why does this N-word get to see us and hear us? All these politicians and important people that stay here, why does he get to see? Right? I can hear everything. So the lady's like, be nice to him. Come on, don't be that way. I just wanted you to see him. So I'm packing. Expeditiously, I'm packing. So
expeditiously, okay.
One by one. Yes, quickly. So as I'm packing, they started running through me. Like if you remember the movie Ghost, when the spirit of the man jumped into Whoopi Goldberg's body and she felt disgusted.
Facts.
Like their temperature is not normal like ours. It's very cold. So I could feel the energies. And then like after one by one, it was moving fast because it was a lot of them, like boom, 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 boom. And then I began to get weak and my energy began to get tired. So I'm like, they trying to take me with them. They trying to take me out. So I hurried up and packed, got out of the room. That's not the kicker.
Okay.
The next day I go to work. My coworker says, how was your stay? I'm like, oh, it was good. It was good. The food was good. He says, so you see anything? Everybody had a story. I told him my story. He said, yeah, my blinds wouldn't close. He closed his blinds, went back to sleep. They opened his blinds.
Wow.
He'd get up, close them, lay back down, same thing. The doorman had a story. Something was following him. You know, when they do the bills under the door at night, something was following him. Everybody had a story. So long story short, that coworker, he quit.
Oh, wow.
I didn't quit. I needed my job. But yeah, that hotel is spooky.
Wow. Good story, by the way.
Thanks.
You know what I mean? I appreciate it.
Thanks for letting me tell my story.
It was definitely
Thank you.
It was definitely spooky. I appreciate that. You're welcome.
Yeah, I got one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. When I put that stamp on it, it's official. You heard? When I put that spooky stamp on it, it's official. I appreciate it. What's your name again, fam?
PQ from the Bronx.
You said PK?
PQ.
PQ.
Like
PQ from. I got you.
Q like Q train.
Okay. Got you. All right. Peace. Mute your audio, man. Peace. You now tune in. Mute your audio before you call MREC TV. Look in the title. It says it. Have your audio muted. All right, I'm gonna call back. I missed a lot of calls. Let me call these people back. Pound that like button. Y'all know the MREC room etiquette. I call people back. This is spooky hours. Pound that like button.
Hello?
Peace.
Hello?
Yeah, you live on MREC TV. What's happening, G's?
What's poppin'?
What's going on? You called the show, right?
Yeah, I called. What's up? What up? What's the topic? Which I was talking about?
It's spooky hours, my G.
I'm saying, what you was talking about, though?
I mean, we talking about supernatural experiences, stuff like that.
Oh nah, I just called it checking this shit out for Patterson and shit. Just wanted to call and checking this shit. I always watch the show and shit.
All right, no doubt, fam. I appreciate you.
I'm on it easy.
All right, peace. Yo, some people, man, they be so out the loop, crazy. But you know, it's all good. It's all love, though. Salute to him, though. You know what I mean? Sometimes people just be wanting to call a number to see if it's really an actual number that they can speak to, you know, a credible source or whatever. Crazy. Let's get to it, man. Y'all know the M-Rec room etiquette. Pound that like button. This is Spooky Hours. I am the host, M-Rec. And salute to the Rec Mob. Let's get it. Mutual audio. Peace. You now tune in to M-Rec TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky. Mutual audio.
Yeah, this Jay from Georgia.
Jay, what's happening?
What's good, man? Yeah, I just had a little story to tell about me and my little nephew.
Yeah, but hold on, Jay. Hold on, Jay. What's up with your phone, though?
What they doing?
Sound a little spooky. Let me see. Say something, Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah, your phone sound a little spooky, my man.
Yeah, you can't hear me?
I can hear you, but it's a lot of like background noise. Like, is something wrong with your phone? You dropped it or something, or?
Well, I had called off this house phone.
Oh, you called off the house phone. That's what it is.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna work with you.
Oh, okay. You can hear me?
Yeah, but I'm hearing a lot of noise.
You still hear noise?
Yeah.
I just called back on the cell phone.
Yeah, there you go. My man. All right, peace. Yeah, man. Shouts to Jay calling me on that spooky house phone. Sound like he had that phone about 80 years. Sound like he had that phone like, you know, for like four generations. But salute to my guy. Let's get it. Did I call this number back?
Please leave your message for.
See, I call people back. Y'all witness it, right? I've been calling people back. Let me see.
Yo.
Peace. Mutual audio.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I ain't in my. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I had to get away from my. Let me go through my. Let me cut it off. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Can you still hear me? Yeah, I can hear you. All right, I'm muting it now. You still on?
You live, my brother. You live.
Good. What's up? All right, so listen. So this ain't really like, it's kind of corny. Let me tell you about it. I was in the Navy back during Desert Storm, and there was a dude called Nostradamus. You ever heard of him?
Yes, sir.
There's a prophet called Nostradamus. Anyway, he had prophesied that there was going to be a ship that was going to go down in the Bermuda Triangle during the with the name of the stars. That could be Googled or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So it was during the year we was out there, and so man, I had like denounced God and everything. I was like, I didn't believe in God. I believe in God, but I didn't believe in I didn't understand who God was. I was young. I was like 18, 19.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, whatever, just doing my thing. I had a dog tag, said no religious preference. So anyway, we got out in the middle of the Bermuda Triangle. All the lights, I was on an aircraft carrier. All the lights went out. Everything went crazy. The radar went off. We couldn't get any radio contact to land. And everybody went down the basement. I used to be on the ship with a lot of 5%ers. So they was all there, they didn't believe in Jesus and none of that. And then, it was like we got down in the bottom of the ship, and everybody was calling on God. Everybody was screaming, man. We was scared as hell. Grown-ass men, scared as hell. But my mom used to pray for me, though. She believed in Jesus and everything. So I'm just saying, but at the end of the day, the whole story is Nostradamus had said that the ship was going to go down, and everything happened except for that we didn't sink. And the name of my ship was the Constellation, the USS CV-64, USS Constellation. So it didn't go down. But yeah, man, it was crazy. In the middle of Bermuda Triangle, man, everything shut down.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Ronopoly on YouTube, my niggas. Check me out, Ronopoly on YouTube.
No doubt. I appreciate you tapping in, fam.
I be peeping you, man. This was trip. You had a spooky thing. That kind of got me off guard. But I check you out though for your content, man. You live.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate you.
All right, bro. Keep up the good work.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Shouts to I Am Ocean Wife with the super chat. Thank you, Queen. She says she support the MREC channel. You already know. That's love. Appreciate all the support. Definitely super chat is back working. So y'all can support that. Cash App, PayPal, all that. But we're gonna get back to these callers. Let's get it.
Yeah, Rick.
What's going on? Hold on, man. Somebody left a wow super chat. Shouts to Logan99. This is a wow super chat. He said, my crew ran a train on a joint. She died and ended up haunting us since. Yo, some niggas, yo, wow. That's wow. But my brother, who I got on the line, state your name and where you calling from.
It's King Lemuel from Jackson, Mississippi. Murder capital of the world.
You said King who?
King Lemuel.
Okay. No doubt. So talk to me.
Murder capital of the world, Jackson, Mississippi.
Okay, man. You got me on speaker because you going in and out.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, I'm off speaker.
There you go. So you got a spooky story for us tonight?
Yeah, I got a good spooky story for y'all.
Let's get it.
And it's all true.
All right, keep it clean. Let's get it.
Okay. Yeah, about 2 weeks ago, I got up, cleaned up and everything, and I was headed to the store. And my roommate was in there fussing on the computer. On the game. And I walked through there. I ain't said nothing to him. He said, "Oh, wait up! You walking through this house? You ain't gonna say nothing to me this morning?" And it was a big commotion about it. I said, "Man, I'm sorry, man. I seen you was on the game with him." And then he went on, ran down the line. But anyway, going to the store. I rode my bike to the store, and I said, I forgive him. I know he don't mean nothing bad. I know it's my good friend or whatever. So I'm riding on to the store. Went to the store, bought my little old Black & Mild, came on back to the house. And I was coming down the street, and a car almost ran me over, man. So I pulled over, on my bike, and looked behind me and see if another car coming. When no other car comes, then I looked forward, and I ain't see number $20 bills on the ground, and all of them were wet. Then now
you said all of them was wet?
Me, all of them were wet. I just started picking up, didn't look around, just picking up money. And
about how much?
I thought it was a dream. So I got to the house, and I pulled out all that goddamn money. My fault. I pulled out all that money, and it ended up being $670.
Nice.
Yeah, they were real spooky for me, man. They were real spooky for me because just because of me changing my mind frame of being mad at him, I believe that had something to do with it too. And then I say I'm grateful every day too. That'd probably be a part of the universe paying me back for me being grateful to it, you know.
Got you.
But that was real spooky to me, man. That was real spooky.
Got you. Yeah, man. I appreciate you calling.
I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a wonderful night.
Right.
Peace to the earth. Peace
Definitely.
to the Emmerich mob.
Salute. Peace to the earth. All right. Peace.
All right.
I ain't gonna hold you. Shouts to I Don't Like You for $2 with the $2 super chat. Logan paid the lie, laughing out loud. And somebody said something because I was definitely with you when you said it. Shouts to Tony said I'm lost, right? Yeah, I was lost too with that one. I ain't gonna hold you. But let's get it. Let's get back to what we do. Let me see. Somebody left mad voicemails. Pound that like button. Pound the like button.
Yeah, mommy.
What's
Mommy,
happening?
get the audio muted.
Hello?
Hello, it's Scab Mommy.
What's going on with you?
Mommy's listening to Spooky Hours.
Okay. I appreciate it, stepmommy. I appreciate it, man.
She loves her step boys and girls, Wreck Bob and everybody else. We should do a show together called the Step Wreck Bob MREC Show after hours. Mommy's got all sorts of stories to tell you. Mommy saw Bill Clinton one time at a beach and he was wearing a Speedo back in the 70s. It was creepy. He was staring at me. I was only 16 years old. That naughty little boy gets spanking from his mommy.
Yo, stepmommy, I appreciate you. I'm gonna take the next caller. All right, hold it down.
Have a good night, pumpkin.
Peace. Peace. Mute your audio. Mute your audio.
What's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but your phone sound a little spooky.
Okay, you know what it is. Let me turn this fucking set. Excuse my sister.
It got more spooky. Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me better?
Yeah, what's going on, man? You got me on speaker?
No, I just took you off.
Oh, okay. Okay, what's happening with you, fam? Talk to me.
Yeah, this is Steve, man, from the Bronx / Far Rockaway, Queens.
No
doubt.
I
saw it one time before. Yeah, no doubt, and tell you my story. But this is another one I'm going to tell you, man. It's definitely a true story, you know, about the first time I saw an apparition. And I have to say, I was living in Edgemere Projects in Far Rockaway. I was between 8 and 10. Can't remember what year. But I was watching my favorite show. And back in those times, they had a show called 80's Enough. It would come on every Thursday. So my mother and father drunk, argued with each other. They went to bed. My father on the floor, drunk, knocked out sleep. My mother's in room sleep. Nobody's up but me. I'm sitting here watching 80's Enough on my television. A commercial comes on. Now, if you look to the left, there's the door. The hallway is pitch black. So when the commercial comes on, I'm sitting there Indian style, twiddling my thumbs, and I start to hear these slippers. Now, like a woman walking around in house shoes. So they're getting louder and louder. So I quickly process in my mind that wait, my mother's back there asleep in the bedroom. My father's knocked out. I know this. What the hell is this? You see? At that time, the slippers got so loud, like shh, shh. It was like it drowned out everything else in my house. I couldn't hear nothing but these slippers. And then the hairs on my arm began to stand up, and I was filled with this panic and fear. And I'm automatically driven to look toward the hallway. And when I looked, there was a woman, a black woman, with cornrows in her hair that came down probably just a little bit beneath the shoulders. She had a white dress on, and she floated past my room. She had no feet, no nothing. At that time, I went hysterical. I said, "Mom!" Right, and my mother, she came inside, and my father drunk.
came out of his drunk stupor. What the hell wrong with him? You know, and my mother was like, I told her what I saw. And she was like, that's just the devil messing with you. So she did the only thing she knew how to do was curse the damn thing out. Get the hell away from my son. Get out of here, you evil spirit, what have you.
Wow.
Okay, so that's that. Now, that was when I was 10. Now, the same story. We're going to fast forward up until, let me see, until 2006. Now, 2006, my father died. Now, that story I told you was probably 1979, 1980. 2006, my father dies. I don't make the funeral. He dies down south. My aunt sends me the package with all the funeral information and the DVD of his funeral, along with some pictures of my family. At that time, I didn't want to look at it. I wasn't strong enough. Fast forward up to 2018. So me and my wife, I said, I want you to do this with me. Help me look at these pictures about my dad's funeral. So she was like, okay. I took the pictures out in rec of my family. Now, this is from 1979-80 till now, 2018. And I must have turned purple. I must have turned purple because I'm a dark-skinned brother. Let me tell you, I took the picture out of my grandmother, and like this, boom, that's the woman I saw walk through the hallway.
Say word.
That was my grandmother.
Wow.
Word to God. That was my grandmother. I got
crazy.
weak. It was like I was withering. And my wife was like, what's wrong with you? I said, this is the lady I told you that I saw before. I told my wife the story before. And she was like, get out of here. I said, I'm sure that's her. And I called my aunt down south, and my aunt told me, yep, that probably was her. Because your father, she called him Uncle Tommy, he was acting up. My father and mother had an argument, and whenever my father and mother had an argument, my mother would always say one of his parents comes back to deal with him. So that's probably why she was there. You get what I'm saying? But that's a true story, Emret. I believe in the spiritual. I respect it, man. I respect the show. You know, we can learn a lot from this.
No doubt. I appreciate it, man. And that story was spooky. Good story.
Right, no doubt, my brother.
No doubt,
Thanks a lot, man, for letting me join it. Take care. Peace and love.
No problem. My man. Peace. You now tune in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Tanya Iverson.
How you doing,
Virginia.
Tanya?
I'm doing good.
Okay, you got me on
How
speaker?
spooky? Yes, take you all.
Take me on speaker, please.
All right. How spooky?
How spooky? What? In terms of the story you gonna tell?
Yeah.
Make it real spooky. Short and spooky. Let's get it.
Okay. Well, I was always watching Paranormal Activity YouTube videos, and that's how I came across yours. Yours popped up.
Nice.
I have shared this on other stations as well. I'm a person who has some dealing with the music industry. And my experience was that the deeper and deeper I got into it, the more dark things I got exposed to. Without taking up too much of your time, bottom line is when I had my first seizure before I got divorced, my ex-husband said he saw something like swooping down, and I was ducking like I was getting attacked, and I started having a seizure. Then according to my family, they said when I would come back from different shows and things that I was bringing unclean spirits in the house. My kids were seeing shadow people.
Oh, wow.
It was getting to the point that they were getting afraid, and I just didn't believe it. They even said that my eyes didn't look the same. I just didn't seem like the same person. One night, supposedly, I had a situation where they said I was crawling on the floor, similar to like a snake.
Damn.
I don't remember any of this. And when I woke up, there were deacons and pastors around me praying over me. And when I came around, they asked me, do you remember what you did last night? And I said, no. So that was two events where I woke up. The first one, when I had the seizure, and the paramedics, everyone's staring over me. I'm looking around like, what the hell happened? And then the second one was waking up to the deacons and the elders from the church praying over me and asking me, do you know what happened last night? what had been revealed to me is that because I had been watching and got into like paranormal activity stuff along with the music industry, they said that I was calling out the name Beelzebub. So,
wow.
And I did my research on that, and that's supposed to be a demon. That's my story. So now I stay the hell away from certain things. So I'm just happy to be free, whatever it is that I was going through. So
wow. I appreciate you calling the show. Right. And that was definitely spooky. So
at least my head didn't spin around. But have a good night.
Yo, that was crazy right there. You have a good night. Yo, she was kind of spooky. Just like her voice, her demeanor, the story. Yo, shouts to her though. Peace. You now tuned in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Yo, what's up, Rec? This Jarrell from Birmingham, Alabama.
Jarrell, what's happening? Salute.
Not much, man. Not much. I'm the guy with the disappearing cup again.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Touch base with you.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You sound like you far away though. You on speaker?
What about now?
I can hear you.
Is it now better?
Yeah, you good.
Okay, cool. All right, so let me go ahead and tell you this one, man. So this one was kind of weird. This is one of the times I've seen something in the sky. Before I could really get into it, I would have to tell you like what made me kind of peep what I was seeing. There's videos on the internet where you could see certain airplanes that are in the sky that appear to not be moving. You know, and people will catch it on their cameras, and they'll be in their cars, and the planes are like sitting still. And there's many videos of that, right? There's even been some videos of that activity caught in Alabama. So let's get to my story. There's an old steel plant in Alabama, in Fairfield, Alabama, and there's a back road that goes along that steel plant. It's about, I don't know, probably about half a mile long. So I'm coming from Hueytown, and I'm coming along that back road, and I'm looking over in the area where the steel plant is. Now it closed down years upon years ago, but it's a huge area, and so it's to my left, and I took 3 takes. So I'm about to tell you the first take. I look to my left. It's at night. I'm the only car on the road. I see something that looks like it's a bunch of lights over the actual steel plant. Okay, I turn back because I'm driving. I'm thinking to myself, hey, that kind of look like a plane. I turn back to my left. I look again, and I'm looking at it. I see lights, but it's like whatever's around the lights is kind of dim, but it gave an impression from this second look of a plane that was actually turned in the axis, but it was sitting still. But dig this, it had to be no more than about 10 to 13 stories off the ground.
Wow.
Like, that's really low.
Yeah.
But I took it, I'm sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Now, I took into consideration that about 15 miles up the highway or 20 miles up the highway, there's an airport. And typically where I live at in the urban area, the planes start to come down at a certain mileage away from the airport. But this plane was so low. It was too low to be getting ready to come down. It was low like it was about to land, but it was sitting still, and it was sitting in a turn, and it wasn't moving. And so I turned away because I'm driving. I'm tripping at this point. I make a right. I pull up on the bridge. I start the car. I jump out. I look back over there. It's gone. There's nowhere in the world it could have sped off. There's nowhere in the world that I wouldn't have been able to see it if it cut all its lights off. It was just gone. So then I start thinking to myself about some weeks later, every video I've ever seen of these planes sitting still in the sky, they've never disappeared. But what I saw looked like a plane, but I couldn't exactly make it out, but it disappeared after my third take trying to look at it. So it had to be something more than a plane that was hovering over that still plane.
Wow.
And that's the best I can make of it. I took 3 takes. I looked the first time. What is that? Turned away. Let me look at that again. Look the second time. That looked like a plane with lights that low, sitting still in the sky at an axis. Okay. Let me look back at the road. Let me pull off on the bridge. Hop out. Get out the car. Turn around. Look over the bridge. It's gone. Nothing in the sky.
Crazy.
And I'm gonna let you have it. That really happened.
So, do you feel like it was a plane or a UFO at that point?
At that point, after I thought about it, and after I saw it, because I purposely went back to the internet and I started pulling those videos and looking at them again. And in every video, the plane never disappeared. It was just sitting there. The plane was just sitting there, and either the video would stop or they'll go out of distance from the video. But this joker right here, I thought it was one thing, but the bad boy disappeared. And we know how them things move. You know what I'm saying? But it was no longer in the sky. So I'm like, you know what? That had to be that huge object I saw sitting in the axis, not moving. There had to be a UFO. It had to be. There's nowhere that any one of our aircraft could have gone in that short time span that it took me to make that right, hop out my car, and look over the bridge. Ain't no way. And all of this happened in about 1 minute. I'm going down the back road.
Got you. Now, let me ask you this. I got to ask you this. Was you high?
No, I was not high.
You was drunk?
No, I was not drunk.
Okay. Wow.
I was not drunk, and I was not high.
Got you.
And I looked 3 times now. I looked 3 times. And then you know how you see some videos on the internet and people be looking at stuff and you be thinking to yourself, stop the car. Why are you still driving? Stop the car and focus the camera. That's what I was thinking to myself. Let me stop the car and really look at what the hell I'm seeing. But it was gone.
Got you.
Yeah.
I feel you, man. Yeah, that's kind of spooky.
Okay, man. Look, that was it right there, man. I'm gonna give you next Sunday.
No doubt, my brother. I appreciate you. All
right, hold it down.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, probably was a glitch in the Matrix. Salute to homie just calling. Y'all know the MREC room etiquette. Pound that like button. Let's get them likes up. Let's get these likes up. Come on. Let me look and see how many likes we got. Let me see. Let's see how many likes we got. 379 likes and there's 620 something people in the room. Nah, come on. Y'all got to do better than that. Get those likes up. Let me call people back who called. Let's get it. All right. Peace. You now tuned in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky.
What's up, MREC? My name Eric Graves, man. Calling from St. Louis, Missouri, man. Straight out of Ferguson, man. True story.
Okay.
Not gonna lie to you, man. One day, it was last summer. Just got off of work, man. Walked in the door, threw off my boots, sitting there watching TV. Right in front of me, man. My boots, both of my work boots sitting on the side. One of the boots set up by itself. Don't know what was going on. I can only just look at it, man, and say, oh, well. But I'm just throwing it out. So just say what's up to you, man. Enjoy your show, man. I enjoy listening and vibing with you.
No
Peace,
doubt.
bro.
I appreciate it, man. All right. Salute.
Yes, sir. All right. Salute.
Peace. Homie called up with a boot story. Salute. Peace. You now tuned in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky.
My name is Michelle, and I'm from California.
Shouts to Michelle. Shouts to the whole California. Hold on, Michelle, 1 second. Shouts to Miss J in the super chat. There's a leak Navy video. They are saying it's a UFO sighting here in California in San Diego. Google it. Okay, Miss J, I'm gonna definitely Google that, and I appreciate the super chat. Thanks. So, Michelle, you got a spooky story for us tonight?
Well, it's kind of a situation where, so I was born like generational witches, and I don't know if this has anything to do with it. So people, like my family members, see me walking through their house, and I'm not even there. Like my mom.
Wow.
I was in the car. Yes, I was in the car waiting for my son to pick up his clothes. I was sitting in a car. And my mom, later on that night, after my son picked up his clothes, my mom calls me and asks me, am I mad at her? I go, no. Why would I be mad at you? She goes, well, because you were walking through the house so fast and you didn't even acknowledge me. No, Mom, that wasn't me. She said, yes, it was you. I go, no, it's not. So that was one situation.
Wow.
My son and I, we just bought a house, and I was in the garage doing my thing. I do magic and stuff. Anyhow, so my son was in the living room, and he was looking out the patio door to the pool. He was looking it out, and he says, he turns around and okay, this is what he says. He goes into the garage and says, Mom, why were you staring at me? You creeped me out. I'm like, what do you mean? He's all, I was looking at the pool, and in the reflection of the patio door, you're behind me and you're just staring at me. And I go, that wasn't, but I told him it wasn't me because I didn't want to scare him, but it wasn't. So like people see me here and there, and I'm not there. So that's kind of like, I don't know if it's creepy, but that's kind of a thing.
Oh yeah, nah, that's definitely spooky. So now, being that you said you was a witch, right?
I am.
Okay.
I am.
And you say you know magic. What kind of magic you know?
Well, so like recently, my brother's ex-wife, she slashed my tires. She's been doing it because she gets mad because my brother, she's just trying to control my brother. So you know what? I was so freaking mad. I was so effing mad. I let it go. She did it one more time. I said, you know what? I got my husband. I go, come on, let's do something. And I needed him. He doesn't do magic. It was sex magic, not just that. And it was also, I got her picture, and I said, I did a reverse unto sender spell. So basically whatever she did to me, she's going to get it back to her tenfold. This was like 3 weeks ago. A week ago, they called me and said that she tried to commit suicide. Well, she did stab herself, but then she stabbed the lady in the back, and now she's in jail.
Oh, wow.
She stabbed her. Yes. But that, I just wanted, you do what people get what they get. It ain't no joke. I don't mess with no one. Just don't mess with me and my son and my family. Just don't do that. And I'm good. I'm a hella good person. But yeah, she did that, and now she's sitting in the jail. And she had ended up stabbing this lady, but then the lady turned around, and I don't know what happened, but she got in trouble for stabbing the lady in the back, and now she's in jail for attempted murder.
Wow! Just
recently, and I just was so someone messes with your items, you work hard, and for someone to do that to you, it's don't do that. Don't mess with people. You never know who you're messing with. Is all I gotta say. And I didn't even have. All I had was her picture and her writing. I had her. She wrote a letter to my brother, and I had that paper with her writing, and it's called spirit powder. And you make it, and that brings your spirit to her spirit. To you can do whatever you want.
Wow.
I didn't have her hair. I didn't have her nail clippings. But I had what I needed, and I had her picture, and I did what I did, and she's lucky she survived. But yes, that's that.
I appreciate you calling, Michelle, and the story was spooky.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, you're welcome. Peace. Yeah, spooky hours. We got real live witches calling up. This ain't the first time, so don't get spooked out, because I see a lot of people getting spooked in the comments. Witches call up all the time. Witches, warlocks, A lot of y'all be shook. Yo, Rec, hang up. Yo, she's going to put a spell on you. Get her off the phone. Listen, man. I control my universe. This is my universe. You heard? And I'm good with the witches. How about that? You dig what I'm saying? The witches, they respect me. And I'm good money. You dig? I'm giving them a platform. It's spooky hours. Get those likes up. Let me see how many likes we got right now. Stop playing, man. We got real live witches. Yeah, we got witches, warlocks, goons, and goblins calling up the show. Facts, Jamel. Facts. And Rec, let me see what they saying. I got the white sage burning. He good. Facts. I'm good, man. Let me get to these calls. Let me see how many likes we got. Let me see. Hold on, man. I'm trying to let me see what's going on real quick. I'm watching it from my phone. 459 likes. Come on, y'all gotta do more than that. 651 people watching. What's going on, man? Get those likes up. Get those likes up right now. Y'all know the M-Rec room etiquette. Pound that like button, man. Let me call these missed calls back. Let's get it. It's spooky hours. Support the Super Chat, Cash App, PayPal. Appreciate y'all. Pound that like button. We call people back. Who doing that? Peace. You now tune in to M-Rec TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Yo.
Peace.
What's good, man?
What's happening with you, fam? Who I got on the line?
It's T again from the BX.
T, what's happening? From the BX, yeah. Yeah, with that spooky McDonald's story, right? Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, you lit out here, you heard?
You great, but that was true though, son, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt, no
that
doubt.
Was true, you know what I mean?
I felt you with those spooky Happy Meals y'all got, man. Those spooky burgers y'all ate, you know, like you heard?
Yo, say, I got another time slip joint for you though.
All right, let's get it, man. Keep it clean. Let's get it.
Gotcha. All right, check this out. So
yo, hold on, T.
My...
Your phone, you sound like your phone a little spooky. I ain't gonna hold you, man. You change your phone up or?
No, you hear me?
Yeah, it's a little spooky. I'm trying to work with you, T. Go by the window or something, man. What's going on with you?
I did the same thing. I got my headphones on, son.
Oh, you gotta take those headphones off, son. Come on.
All right, hold on. All right, better?
Yeah, that's much better, my brother. There you go. Let's get it.
All right, boom. All right, so me and one of my exes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we we was trying to, this is like before I got to spirituality and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And we was thinking about, we was trying to clean out our system. And we did a 40-hour water diet.
Mm.
I don't know if people know about that. That's also something you got to do before you go take a colonic, but you can also do it, to clean out the system, right?
Got you.
So, and there's also something you can do spiritually, but I didn't know about this until, a couple of years ago, so I did research. But anyway, so we did the 40-hour diet, but what happened was she started before me. I thought I was going to start at 9 o'clock. She started at 8 o'clock, right? So anyway, we did it after 40 hours, you know what I mean? I went to go see her one day, we smashed, and the next morning we went to go get breakfast, right?
Mm-hmm.
We go get breakfast. And this is so crazy because to this day it's bugging me out, though. I'll tell you in the end. So we go get breakfast like 7:30, 7:45 in the morning, yo. And we go to this restaurant in the Bronx. And the place is packed. You hear me? Completely packed. I've seen pancakes on people, you know what I'm saying? Plates, eggs, people eating, people conversating like nothing, you know what I mean? And so it kind of like bugged me out, like why this place so, you know what I mean?
Hold on, you said you seen pancakes on people?
No, pancakes on people's plates. Like people eating pancakes, eggs,
you.
all that, you know what I mean?
You.
Like breakfast and all that shit,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Got you.
So, you know what I mean? And so we go in, you know what I mean? We order our food and we go sit down. But we go sit down like in the front where everybody else is sitting at. And my joint, she wants to talk about like how she want her hair done. But I was like, let's go in the back. Like you know, it's too crowded over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm closing for, but I like to be around a lot of people and all that. So I like, you know, let's go in the back and, you know, talk and all that. So it's like, all right. So she's like, why you want to go to the back? All right. So we went to the back. It was a couple of empty seats back there. We go talk. And before we started talking, I see two ladies come in, order their food after us, right? And two maintenance guys, like two custodian dudes. And they got their uniforms on, you know what I mean? They order their food, but I think they order like a little coffee or something like that, Danish or something like that, something real quick, right? So we started talking, you know, about how she want her hair done and, you know, who's going to do it and, you know, the conversation was like for like 3 minutes, right? While when we look up, the place is empty, sir.
Say what?
Empty, kid.
Like empty, like nobody in it, or
empty, nobody in it, just us and the people behind the counter. And we went to go sat next to where he was making the food, where the register was at. You know what I'm saying? So we looked. I was like, yo, where all people with? It's like, what people? We was looking at y'all for like a half an hour, and we didn't see y'all. I'm like, how y'all see it? We was sitting right there.
Wow.
Bugged us out, kid. To this day, that's why he bugged me out so much, son. I don't know if you know him. Dr. Delbert Blair. You know him? You heard of him? He on YouTube. You heard of him?
Nah. I'm gonna definitely look.
Yeah, you gotta look it up. Yeah. Look him up. You know what I mean? But he's on that UFO alien type joint. You know what I mean?
Got you.
But I found his number on online, and I happened to call. I just want to know if the number worked, and he just happened to pick up. And I told him the story because it bugged me. I'm like, yo, how the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? But he was telling me that, you know, we gotta go speak to this other brother named Bobby Hemmett. You heard of Bobby Hemmett?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I couldn't get in contact with him. You know what I mean? But that thing still bugged me out to this day because there's no explanation. And I spoke to one of my mans, he told me that those people was never there. That's crazy. Maybe that was from a yesterday, or that was before. You know what I mean? That was something that was gonna happen after us.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
crazy.
we left at the store. I was like, what time is it? But it was the exact time that we needed to get our food though. But where all those people went though? Right? No lie. And if I talk to my joy and you know what I'm saying, my ex, whatever, she, you know what I mean, she will confirm that. And it was another time that so it's this crossing guard that be, you know, on my block. And, you know, people go up there, you know, talking to her. She be on the corner, you know, crossing the kids, and people stop to talk to her on the corner, right? So we go in the store, we go get breakfast and all that this other time. And so they on the corner talking, so we go make a right, go down, you know, Marion or whatever. At the end of the block, while those same group of people is walking towards us.
Say word.
That was it. Yo,
the people that was in the diner or the restaurant you was talking about?
No, this is a separate experience. This is another time, you know what I mean? And this is after this is after the restaurant experience. You know what I mean? And she like, I guess I don't know if she got scared, you know what I'm saying? This is when I first got into like no spirituality, you know, like, and she got, you know, she ain't deep into it, you know what I mean? She type Christian and all that, so you know what I mean?
Got you. Yeah.
Like I was like, you peeped? I was like, huh?
Nah, I mean, you know, people in the chat room said you need to stop eating that fast food.
Yo, it's not the food, son. It's not the food, kid. You know what I mean? You gotta eat though, son. But
so it's somebody.
You know what I mean? But
it's somebody in the chat room said you freestyling the whole.
Freestyle.
They say you freestyling your stories.
Yo, they be bugging though. But
it's real. They say you going off the top of the head.
It's something you can do with waters, huh?
Got you.
People don't know that, you know what I'm saying? It's something deep you can do, like, you know what I mean? It's crazy though, you know what I mean? Nowadays, you know what I mean? Like, if you go back and listen to Brother Bobby Hemming, he was saying something you could do with water. I never knew about it. Until I thought I went back and I was like, oh shit, like, you know what I mean? It had to be that 40-hour water diet. Then I guess when we smash it, then that's even more, smashing, that's a spiritual act right there. So I don't know what really happened.
Got you.
To make that happen, though, but that's what happened, though, son.
No doubt. I appreciate you calling, T, man. Shouts to the whole BX and all that, man. Be easy on the fast food and all that, my G. You did.
No doubt.
All right, hold it down, family. Salute.
All right, you too, kid.
Right. Peace. Peace. You now tune in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Hey, how you doing, Brother Rec? Can you hear me, man?
I'm good, my brother. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I just wanted to make sure I was crisp before you, man. This is TJ from Gary. How you been doing, man?
TJ, what's happening, man? You good? You sound good.
All right.
Your phone sound good.
I want to tell you a story. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Nah, so your phone sound good. The only thing, it sound like you might be outside. I think the wind is blowing or something like that. You outside?
Nah, I'm good. I'm inside my bedroom right now. I had to cut the fan off.
Okay, that's what it was. Yeah, there you go. There you go, my G.
Yeah. All right. I want to apologize, man. Usually when I first started calling, I was in my semi truck, and I would always hit the air horn for you. But tonight I'm not at work, and I'm not able to do that. So I want to ask you to apologize. I want to apologize for that. You know what I mean?
Nah, it's all good, my brother. It's all good. I appreciate you.
But anyway, I got a good one for you. I remember like around 2007, I was going through some hard times, right? And no matter how hard I tried to come up out of the hardships I was going through, wouldn't nothing look into my favor in a positive way. You know what I mean? Just no matter how hard I tried, couldn't find a job. Got into it with my children's mother, so she put me out. So now I'm going to stay with my oldest brother. Me and him, we ended up getting into it, because the brothers, us men, we need our space. So that wasn't going to last too long, no way. So he put me out. So I'm like, man, now that left me stuck in a position where I'm sleeping out of my car, living out of my car, you know what I mean? And I was like, man, well, what's going on? What should I do? And I was like, you know what? Let me call my pops. Pops always know best. You know what I'm saying? And my old man, he lived down in Birmingham, Alabama at the time. Plus he's a 32nd degree Freemason. So, he got hella wisdom. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I was like, let me call my pops and see what he can tell me about what it is I need to do. And I explained to him the same thing that I'm telling you. And he said, you know what, son? He said, it sounds like you're going through some of the same things that I have went through. You're just having a little streak of bad luck. And he said, it sounds like somebody might have put a curse on you. And, he had me feeling kind of shook at that time. I was like, man, you think somebody put a curse on me? And he was like, yeah, I said, well, what did you do when you went through your little hard times? He said, I went to see this woman. And the woman had told him for sure somebody did put a curse on my father. You know what I mean? And he proceeded. First, let me say this. My father wasn't raised by his biological parents. He was given up for an adoption. But they kept it in the family. They gave him away. They gave him away to his father's sister. He was born in Buffalo, New York, but as a newborn, they gave him to his aunt in Flint, Michigan. And when they saw that they couldn't financially take care of my father, they moved. Well, they didn't move, but they gave him away to his other aunt in Gary, Indiana. And that's who raised him as his mother. See what I'm saying? So with that being said, when his aunt passed away, that really hit him bad. And he came up to the funeral in Gary, and the woman asked him, talking about the woman that he went to see. She was like a witch or a palm reader or something, I don't know. But she told him that somebody did put a curse on you, And when he told her that his aunt passed, she said, okay, well, at the funeral, did you eat something? He said, yes, ma'am, I did. And she said, well, that's where all of your bad luck started happening. She said, that somebody took a piece of the flesh off of his aunt's dead body and mixed it in with his food and served it to him.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying? This is a true story, Rex.
That's
You know, I would not disrespect your platform, brother. With
Nah,
any
it's all
kind
good.
of
But
funny.
how did she know that somebody took a piece of flesh off his aunt dead body?
And you know what? My pops, he told me, he was like, you know what, son? I ain't gonna even lie. I did get real ill physically after the funeral. You know what I'm saying? So it had to have been true. Now, how she knew that, you know, that's what she do. She's a palm reader or a crystal ball reader. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? She just had that spiritual gift to where she knew that that's what had happened. You know what I mean? And so he told me, he says, you know what, son? I know you up there in Gary. Well, I'm down here in Birmingham. You need to go and see somebody and maybe have them to tell you some things or two, just like I did. I said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and take you up on that, Pops. So about a day or two, I'm riding, and I looks up and I see a little storefront that said palm reading by Lisa. You know, it was really like a house, but it had the front hooked up like a store, you know, with the neon lights that says open. You know what I'm saying? And it had the phone number to it. I said, you know, I'm not just going to go in there. I'm going to call first. So I sat in my car, got my cell phone to call, and she picked up the phone. She says, you know what? You can come on in because ain't nobody here. And I was like across the street. So you know, I went in, but the thing is, I had to go in through the back of the house. That was another thing, you know, I ain't like. But I did it anyway because I'm just, at that point, I'm looking for answers as to why I'm living out of my car. And just a few weeks or a few months prior to that, I was sitting on top of the world. You know what I mean? So I goes in and, you know, I'm looking around. We ain't inside the house. We're inside the back porch. You know, it's an enclosed porch. We're not inside the actual house yet. She got this back porch hooked up like it's an office. You know, got a table sitting there, chair. She's sitting across the table from me. You know, had a few flower pots. I had a few photos and pictures and everything around. I'm casing the joint out because I'm feeling nervous. And I'm looking. I didn't let her know what I saw, but I just got a phonographic memory. I scanned through the room and I could see certain things. I could see that she got the Holy Bible laying in the background. It was closed, but she had the Holy Bible in the cut. And then I noticed that off out of my peripheral vision, off to the right, I could see a little small wallet-sized portrait, right? The kind that could fit in your wallet, but it was inside of a little small frame. And it was a picture of Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I'm bringing these things up for a reason. She didn't tell me to look at these things, but I already know, here it is, years later, that those things was strategically placed there for me to see. You understand what I'm saying?
Wow.
And she tells me, she says, okay, tell me, you know, what's going on. And, you know, I told her everything that I explained to you and to my pops. And she said, you know what? Somebody did put a curse on you. She says, I'm seeing in the spirit. She says, first off, you need a spiritual cleansing, and I'm going to have to go to work and fight these demons out of your life for you. I got to fight this evil spirit that's surrounding you because, you know, you got a lot of people that's jealous of you. And after she got through telling me, she says, you know what, wait right here. And she got up and walked inside the house, like in the kitchen area, shut the door. And then she came back out about a minute or two later, and she said, you know, this is how much I charge. If you want me to get started on you, you know what I'm saying, you got to give me this amount of money. Now, I didn't have no bread on me, but I had some money on my debit card. So I was like, okay, well, let me leave. I'm going to go across the street to the gas station, to the ATM machine. All right? Now follow me. You know what I'm saying? Me like a sucker, you know, but I just got to see what's going on in my life. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, now mind you, the gas station is only across the street. It's like walking distance, but I didn't want to leave my whip there, so I drove across. You know what I'm saying? Because the house has some spooky vibes to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I drove over there, got what she wanted out the ATM machine, and came back. Now that didn't take not even 5 or 10 minutes. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When I go in there, I notice that a little bit changed in that room now, just that quick.
Mm.
Now the Bible is open. Once again, she didn't tell me these things, but she's doing this because she know I'm looking at it. It was done strategically. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now the Bible behind her is open, and now that picture that I told you I seen, that was a picture of Jesus.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't Jesus. It wasn't Jesus no more.
Who was it?
You know what I'm saying? It was like a gothic dude with tattoos, straight black hair. He looked like the Undertaker off the wrestling, but not that bulk. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Just straight black hair, tattoos. He looked like a gothic dude, like a Satan worshiper. You know what I'm saying? And I asked her, I was like, oh, I said, hold on. Who is this? What happened to the picture of Jesus? She said, oh, that's just a friend of mine.
Mm.
You know, he gives me power. You know what I'm saying? He gives me power. You know, yeah, this is the honest to God's truth.
And
this is how it happened.
And this is after she finessed you to go to the ATM to get that bread.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Just that quick, Rick. These little small detailish things changed just that quick.
Mm.
That's why I'm thinking she knew that I was going to look at these things before, and she knew that it was going to stand out to me afterwards. So anyway, me like a sucker, I continued on with it, and she gave me something. She said, I'm going to give you some items that you're going to need to help me get these evil spirits out of your life and break this curse and help you with your spiritual cleansing. Now, she gave me, first of all, she told me don't tell nobody, but since this is over with, and this was years ago, I'm going to go ahead and say it, because I wasn't even going to tell my pops what was going on. He told me, he said, if she told you don't tell me, then don't tell me, son. Just do what she say do. But now, since it's over with, I'm going to just tell you. She gave me 3 bars of soap, 1 green, 1 white, and 1 blue. And it was like she had got a knife and carved a cross in all 3 of them bars of soap. You know what I'm saying?
And how much she charge you for that?
Like a little.
How much she charge you for them 3 bars of soap with the cross on it?
Man, it was like about $100, man.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
You could have went to the 99-cent store and got a butter knife for like $3.
And you know what? That's what I think she did. I think she got them soaps from the dollar store, man.
Damn.
Now check this out. Go ahead.
You damn straight she got it from the dollar store. You heard? But guys, continue on.
But you know, me being desperate and being a sucker at that time, I'm looking for answers, right? Because I'm sleeping in my car. I'm trying to see what's going on. You know? So she gave me that little small bottle, and it had some shampoo in it. You know what I'm saying? And she said, and then she also got a piece of paper and wrote down some Bible scriptures from out the book of Psalms. And mind you, I'm living out of my car. So it ain't like I could just go somewhere and take a shower. But because I was working with a minimal amount of bread, I had already given her $100. Now I got to go and dig back into my little stash, and now I got to go to a hotel just to do this. You know what I'm saying? So she said the first night you use, I forget what color she said start with. But
probably was the green one. Yes, I knew it. Probably was that Irish Spring. She wanted you to use that Irish Spring.
Yeah.
Then the next one's gonna be the blue one, and then the last one's gonna be that white dub. That white dub soap. Yeah, I already know she finessed the shit out of you. But continue on.
So she got me reading these scriptures and using the first bar of soap till it's all gone the first night, and use the shampoo. And then the second night, use the second color and read the scriptures, and then use the shampoo. And then the third night, you know, just keep doing that process until everything is gone, and then come back and see her, right? And I did it. And when I went back in to see her, she told me that she was like, I actually got sick physically when I was trying to do this spiritual cleansing for you. And she told me, she says, I'm seeing that there's 2 women and a man that came together to throw bad luck towards you and to destroy you. I said, well, can you tell me who they are? She says, no, I don't know no names, but I do know that it's 2 women and 1 man that come together to throw this bad luck at you. You know what I'm saying? And she says, you're going to need to help. You're going to need to help me finish doing this cleansing by coming to see me again until it's all gone. Now I'm thinking I'm being finessed, which really I was from the get-go, because she wanted some more money. She was washing you up. Feel me?
Listen, literally, she was washing you up, my brother.
Yeah.
Hit you with the Irish Spring, the zest, and the ivory. She washed you up. Hold on 1 second.
Now check this out.
Hold on 1 second. Shouts to Shaw J in the super chat. Like that like button, like she wanted him to pound that ATM, fam. So shouts to Shaw J. Let's get it. Continue on.
This out. Now, if anybody that's listening could help me figure this one out, because once I told her I didn't have any more money to continue with her services, she said, no, that's cool, because I really want to help you. You could just do some chores around the house.
Oh,
now I'm thinking she's gonna have me. Check this out.
Continue on. This is getting crazy. Let's get it.
I'm thinking she finna have me like rake the leaves or cut the grass or something. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, she had me get on a ladder and wash the windows all around the house. She gave me like a bucket and a towel.
Say word.
Now, spiritually, word. This is a true story. Now, at the time, I was thinking that spiritually that meant something. You know what I mean? And as I look, when I got around the back, now I'm not no peeping Tom or nothing, Rick, but I'm looking right through this window at the back of the house, which was in that same room that we were sitting in. And now she's talking to an older lady. It's an older woman in there, which she kind of gave me the feeling that she was the older witch that was telling her what to do with me.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? You know, get it? So
the OG, the OG witch was giving her more game to finesse you, to wash you up even more.
Right, right, exactly.
I gotta say this, fam. Hold on, real quick. I gotta say this. She washed you up, and then she had you washing her windows on a ladder, on a nasty ladder.
Yeah.
You washing them nasty windows with a nasty ladder. Could have broke your back. You living out your car. Like, was it like a double meaning? Like you staying out your car that she was trying to tell you that you need to wash up? Because I'm about to wash you up.
I would always go to the truck stop.
Nah, I got you, but
you know what I'm saying, give me a hot meal.
But you living out your car. No, but what I'm saying, no, hear me out. You living out your car, right? And you told her this, right?
No, I didn't tell her that. No.
Okay,
sir.
you didn't
know none of that.
You didn't tell her this, but I'm gonna say this though. What's your name again, fam?
It's TJ from Gary.
TJ from Gary. Yo, you tell some good stories, like just the way you tell it. That's the only reason why I'm rocking with you too, because
I'm the one that called with the demon house.
Yeah, and, you was delivering the pizzas,
I kept
right?
Seeing the same dude. Yeah, and then I kept seeing the same dude. I gave him a ride when I served him at the gas station.
Yeah, that was a good story. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Now I remember you. Now hold on 1 second. Shouts to Scott on the super chat. But continue on. So you washing these windows and you watching the old lady giving her more finesse game to finesse you. What happens next?
Okay. And then she had me to come inside, and this is where it gets kind of spooky. She said, "Come inside and wash the same windows from the inside out." Now pay attention to this. To this day, I think it was something spiritual behind that, because why didn't she have me to do something like take the garbage out or cut the grass? It was something about them windows, man. Serious talk. That's what I'm feeling to this day. But anyway, when I was in this house, the woman, she was so creepy. She would never say nothing, but she would look at me. She was so creepy, man. And to make a long story short, after I got done with that, she said, "Okay, you're done for today. Come back tomorrow." And I went and I had called my pops. I told my pops what she told me. No, I told him that afterwards. First, I told my pops, I said, "You ain't even finished telling me what the old lady was telling you." He was like, "Oh yeah, son, the woman, she told me that after I ate that food and got sick or what have you, and that's what put the curse on me. She told me that it was two men and a woman that came together to destroy me." I said, "Hold on, what you just say?" He said, "I said the woman told me that it was two women and a man that came together to put bad luck on me, and they was trying to kill me." I said, "Man, you ain't gonna believe this." But the woman who I went to see told me the same thing. She said it was two women and a man that was coming together to put the jinx on me. You know what I'm saying? And me and my father, we both was stuck. We held the phone for like 30 seconds out of shock.
Yeah,
to this day, we still talk about that.
Both of y'all got finessed by the same chicks.
And you know what, man?
Like
we
father,
still
like
talk
son.
about that. But the good
Like
thing,
father, like son.
but check this out, though. Yeah, right. I know, right? But check this out. At least the woman he went to see was able to tell him some names. You see what I'm saying? She told him, she said a man's name, and he didn't know who it was.
Damn.
He's like, "No, that don't ring a bell. That don't ring a bell." And then she named one of the women's names, and he was like, "No, that don't ring a bell." But when she got to the second woman's name, she said her name was Vera. And do you not know my father said that woman named Vera was a friend of his aunt that had passed away, and she was at the funeral. You know what I'm saying? And by him being in Birmingham, he couldn't take care of his aunt up in Gary like he wanted to because she was in a wheelchair. But Vera would come over and clean the house up for her. You know what I'm saying? Clean her up, kind of like, "Oh, girl, clean me up." You know what I'm saying? But anyway.
Cleaned you up and then had you clean up. How crazy is that?
Yeah.
She was washing you up crazy.
And then check this out. Now, after all them years, I kept telling my pops, I said, I'm still trying to figure out who these two women and this man is. Now, come to think of it, I just not figured it out a couple of weeks ago. Remember I told you on that picture that was Jesus, it was another man? That's the man. And then the two women is her and that old lady. She was telling me without telling me the whole time that the two women and the man was her and her peoples. See what I'm saying?
And they out here finessing you and your pops. Crazy.
And you know what? Now, she's still there too. She's still there.
I bet she is. Cleaning up, washing everybody up.
Yeah, man, that was like back in 2007, bro. I just wanted to share that story with you because, stuff like that. And you know what? I'm going to tell you what happened after that. I told her I didn't want to continue on with her services no more because I didn't have no more bread. And I could tell she got angry, but she didn't show it. But do you not know after that, my life went downhill even worse. Everything, it's like more bad luck started coming up. But that's another story. I don't want to hold your time up. But really, stuff really, really got worse after that, bro. It's like she reversed it on me. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, TJ. I got to take your number. Let me tell you something, bro. You could tell a story. You know what I'm saying? First of all, you got the tone, the voice for it, but just your detail. You got talent, bro. I'm about to put you to work, man. And I ain't gonna finesse you like old girl did. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna put you to work, man. We're gonna get this money. You know what I'm saying? Because you got it, homie. Because the way you told that story, how you got finessed and washed up, you and your pops, epic. Epic.
Hey, well, you got my number on the line, brother.
I got you. I locked you in. Yeah, I got you locked in. I just wrote it down in the memo pad. So I appreciate you calling, man. And yo, just cause I rock with you like that, man, please call me first and I'll let you know. Don't give no money to no what you call those chicks again? Them fortune teller chicks, man. Please holla at me, man, cause I'll let you know. Like, yo, look, Miss Dollar Tree. Just call her Miss Dollar Tree. Cause she washed you up. Yeah, that's what she got the soap for. Exactly. Her new name is Miss Dollar Tree. You dig what I'm saying?
And hey man, I ain't gonna even hold you. Right now, she ain't even inside that house. The house, she done got it transformed and added on, and now it's looking real lavish because of me.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Because of you and your pops. She lied y'all.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Real talk, man.
Look.
But,
she got her whole crib renovated. Got a windows wash.
Ain't it, man?
And all she had to do was go to the Dollar Tree and finesse you and your pops. Crazy. Yo, TJ, man.
Really, that was my pops giving me that dumb advice. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to holler at him. I'm like, man, what kind of father is you, man? How you supposed to send me out there like that, man? Shoot. How you gonna send your son? You know what I'm saying?
Facts. But pops ain't no better. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he's supposed to be a Mason. I'm like, man, I thought you was gonna send me in the right direction, but I guess it's just one of them days, I guess,
Yeah, man.
Hey, but look here, brother. I want to tell you this. Now, even though I might not call in every week, I'm listening every week. I'm always listening. You know what I'm saying?
Thank
you got
you,
a good
TJ.
platform. Big up to you. Big up to the earth. Big up to the reg mob, But I ain't gonna call in if I ain't got no official story. Let's put it that way. I ain't gonna waste nobody's time.
Nah, I love this story right here. This right here, epic. Yo.
All right.
My brother, TJ, man.
I can never be another Malcolm. I can never be another Malcolm.
Nah, it's all good.
I try to do.
Listen, you TJ. Listen, man. This is epic. Shouts to Malcolm. That's my brother. That's the Spooky Hours OG and all that. But this was epic, man, because I never heard a chick wash dudes up like you told me old girl did you and your pops and had you washing her windows from the outside to the inside. And then you got to see the old OG that she learned it from, telling her how to finesse you even more. Crazy. So epic.
And like I said, stuff got worse for me, for real. You know what I'm saying? For real, things got worse after that, bro. But I made it through. You know what I'm saying? I'm still alive. But next time I call in, my brother, hopefully I will be inside of a semi truck, and that way I could keep it official and keep on with the tradition. You know how we do.
No doubt. You already know, man. So TJ, hold it down. Salute to all my truckers. And when you get time, even if you can't do it on the live, just hit the air horns for you know what I mean? Not right now, but whenever you get in your truck. You dig?
Oh yeah, most deaf.
All right, TJ, my brother, hold it down.
All right, my man. Peace.
Shouts to TJ, man. That's probably the epic story of the night, just because of the detail and how him and his pops got finesse. Crazy. And stepmommy want TJ to call. Yo, TJ, stepmommy wants you to call her or call him, whatever. I don't know. It's crazy. Salute to everybody sending those super chats, cash apps, and all that, man. We live on Spooky Hours. Pound that like button, man. Come on. It don't get no more crazier than Spooky Hours. I don't care what nobody's doing. This right here is epic. Let me salute some people. Peace. You now tune in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky. Peace.
Man, what up, MREC?
What's going on? Who this?
Man, this is Jax, baby.
You said Zach?
What's happening with you? It's Jax, baby. Calling from H-Town.
Oh, Jax?
Yes, sir.
What's happening, fam? Salute. Shouts to the whole H-Town and all that. You heard?
Already.
Okay.
Hey, man, shout out to you. Salute to you, God.
Peace.
I'm actually just on here, bruh, and say tell people to say their prayers, man. Say their prayers. You know.
No doubt. No doubt.
I'm speaking from the standpoint of you know, just having them spooky spirits, man.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, man, ain't no long and drawn out story, man. Just tell the people, man, say their prayers, man, because you know you gotta fight them spirits off, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get too long and drawn out, like my truck driver partner and all that. But that's all I gotta say, man. Salute to you, salute to the earth. Say them prayers, man. We gotta stay on the up and up with our spirit.
No doubt. No doubt. Appreciate you. Salute to the earth and all that. You know, appreciate
you, bro.
All right, peace. Shouts to Russell Adams. There's a lady named Kosha, and she says she has spoken to the spirits of King Von, Neighborhood Nip, Biggie, and Mo 3. Crazy. Yeah, I think I seen it come up in the algorithm, but I ain't watched that video yet. But I'm gonna definitely check for it. Shouts to you though on a super chat. Appreciate you, Russell Adams. Thank you. Shouts to everybody, you know, showing love in the super chat, Cash App, PayPal. Let me shout people that showing that love in the Cash App. I know a lot of people don't even like being shouted, but I just like to show love. That's just how I give it up. So don't get mad at me. I'ma just salute y'all because that's just what I do. I salute people. I'm grateful. You know what I mean? Shouts to B Ski in the Cash App. Shouts to Helen. I don't want to, you know, give out her last name. I'm gonna just say Judah Queen. Shouts to Judah Queen, aka Helen in the Cash App. Shouts to Mika. You know what I mean? In the Cash App, on that Cash App. Shouts to Joe Mays. Appreciate you. Shouts to people who left Cash Apps earlier. Shouts to Nancy. Shouts to Monique. Appreciate you. Momo 369. I appreciate you, baby girl. Thank you. Showing love. Who else? Shouts to Latrice. And let me get to everybody showing that love in the Cash App. Shouts to VTQS 99 TQ from the BX working at the Spooky Hotel. I appreciate you. Thanks on the super chat, family. Shouts to Free Rain with the super sticker. Thank you. Shouts to A Love, always showing love with the super chat. Thank you. Appreciate it. Shouts to all my ladies. They be showing that love. A lot of ladies, you know, and I appreciate the homies, but the ladies be showing me mad love. Appreciate y'all. Let's get it, y'all. I missed some calls. Let's get back to it.
Hello.
Peace. You're now tuned in to MRAC TV, where we call people back. State your name, where you calling from.
Yo, this King from PA, man. I'm right outside of Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Man, I got some spooky ass, like, oh, I'm sorry, no cursing, my bad.
Yeah, it's
my
all
bad.
good.
I got
Kane,
some spooky
salute.
stories about some like these UFOs, man. They be popping up everywhere, but they be cloaking it, and you know what I mean. They be real slick with it, man. I seen some hole punches. I seen some. It's just stuff I can't explain. Like just the other night, I was outside, man. I seen this thing. I wanted to blame it on that Starlink. You know what I mean? Like I be paying attention to stuff, man. But anything that's that high, it's either a satellite or it's something else. And especially when it ain't making no noise. But yo, like the one story was like, yo, I had to say I was a little bit tipsy that night, and I was down on hard times, man, but I was working good, so I was staying with my aunt, and I went outside, man, just in the middle of the night, like to smoke a cigarette, like I'm about to do right now, and I looked up, man, I seen this perfect circle right above me, and all the clouds was just around it. They weren't in it. They weren't, you know what I'm saying? And I could see the moon. It was bright. It's starting to rain out here.
But I was just looking up, and I'm like, yo, that's not normal. And then they try to explain it away on the on the internet and whatnot. But I be seeing some crazy, spooky stuff that because I look up a lot. You know what I mean? I just wanted to share that with everybody. Like, if anybody got any stories, like I remember the one time I was like 13, something like that, and it was like bright lights through the window. I just felt shadows in the room. I closed my eyes. I couldn't move. That's that paralyzed, like, you know what I'm saying? They call it, they got a name for it. Just weird stuff I can't explain that I remember like it was yesterday.
Got you. I appreciate you calling though, man. Derek.
Yo, hey, I love the show, man.
Thanks,
Salute to
bro.
you and the earth, man.
Salute to the
Peace
earth.
to the gods.
Peace. Peace to the
Love
gods and
y'all,
the
man.
earth. Thanks, fam. Salute.
Just wanted to share.
No
All
doubt.
right, my man.
All right, peace. Shouts to Sandy North on the super chat. Thank you, Queen. Yeah, homie just wanted to be on the UFO time, but he ain't have a story. But salute to him. He just wanted to show love. So sometimes you gotta let just people just call up, let them show love how they know how they know how to show love, and just call it. Just let them rock. Sometimes you just gotta let people rock. That's what I do. Call people back. Let's get it. Peace. You now tune in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Every time. What's going on, Rick?
What's going on?
Salute to y'all.
Who this? Caroline, right?
Yeah, you know my voice, don't you?
Yeah, I got you, baby
So
girl.
salute to the people in the chat. Salute to the Earth Amina.
Definitely.
And anybody
Salute
else
to the
that you be representing.
What you got for us tonight, Caroline?
Man, I ain't gonna get everybody amped up. But I'm zoned out right now.
You zoned
Real
out.
talk. Yes, I'm zoned out
Hold
right
on,
now.
Caroline. Shouts to Sandy North with the super sticker. That's the second super chat in a row she sent. She's showing that love. I appreciate you, Queen. Thank you. And hold on. Shouts to Wavy my bad. Shouts to Wavy Music Group with the spooky super chat. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? So Caroline, talk to me. What we doing tonight?
Okay. Out of the blue, I went over to the family house, and I'm thinking I'm about to just go over there and stay for a little while and just chill, like I've been doing. It's these people that live in the house that's that they landlord is one of my family members, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't really been talking to them. I've been staying to myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can get amped up, whatever, but blah blah blah. I know I ain't the best storyteller. But I be trying to stay laid back because of stuff like what you got your show on tonight. So what happened? It was a situation that popped off real quick. It wasn't terrible, but I ended up talking to the tenants in the house because, like I said, I don't talk to them. So before I knew it, he was asking me a couple of questions. And then before I knew it, he just switched the story over, and I heard something, and I was like, let me say this real quick. I'm forgetting part of the story. He's a Hispanic, right? So he's got that that accent, strong accent. So I thought I was hearing stuff when he said the toy, something through the toy in the closet. And I was like, wait a minute, what did you say? And he said it again. And I'm thinking, like I said, it was out the blue. Like, he just came at me with the story. And I was like, okay. So he was like, yeah, just like, matter of fact, the first thing that popped in my head was the story. I think it was last week about dude that said that the basketball rolled around the corner and came towards him and then stopped, right? So the toy, I'm thinking it just hit, you got thrown in the closet. So anyway, I'm gonna go on with this, and I'll come back to that real quick. So he was like, yeah, I'm going through it over here. I done talked to your people and told them that I got stuff, it's stuff happening in this house over here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, really? He was like, yeah, I got, my little boy, he said, my little boy be going in the closet. And he said, my little boy be talking in the closet. So he let me know that whatever threw the toy in the closet, he be in there. He said he go in there and close the door. And he said his little boy can't talk yet. He about 4. He
Wow.
said he don't even talk yet. So I was like, well, I thought you said your little boy don't talk. He said, well, he kind of, it's like, how little kids talk when they trying to talk.
Mm-hmm.
So that's basically what he told me. So then he was like, his little boy had a blue mark on his stomach. And I was like, oh man, see, I anything that I done went through, I ain't dealt with nothing doing me like that, but I hear everybody else's stories.
Mm-hmm.
Then he got a little girl that's probably 3. And he said that whatever is in that house, it put a whole handprint on her stomach. So he was upset really because he was like, yeah, whatever's in here, he was, I ain't going to say no cuss words, but he was like, yeah, what the F do you want, blah, blah, blah. I don't want them threatening my family. They coming at my kids, and they are some cute little kids. So he was like, they can come at me and do whatever they want to me, but I want them to leave my kids alone. So then he's telling me that the kids is freezing up. Like the little boy won't even go to the top of every time he go to the top of the steps that lead down to the basement, he start crying. The little girl, she balled her hands up because whatever's in that house and they seeing it. Said and I saw the little girl doing it. She started waking up because I went over there. Like I said, I ain't been in that house in about 10 years. And I'm going to be real with y'all. This is the same house that my baby daddy, that the one that had the red, oranges eyes, was living in with my son. So before it was over with, I broke it down. They done invited me in the house. They explaining everything to me. So by the time I get in the house and see the toy, I thought it was like a little small handheld toy. No, this was one of them toys that one of them little things you get on and ride when you a little kid. It was one of them big little riding toys. I looked at the toy. He was like, then he broke it down that it didn't actually get thrown in the closet. It went. His wife saw it go clean across the floor and hit the door. Then he's telling me that stuff is scraping on the wall, hitting the wall, bamming the wall, and stuff of that nature. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm about to get off of this phone in a minute, and I told him if I find some holy oil, that's all I can do for him right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel sorry for him because I ain't went through nothing like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take him to holy oil because he said I can't even go to sleep at night. I let my family rest. He said, but I stay awake because of what's going on. He said I be at work falling asleep. But let me tell you what else he told me. When he get up in the morning, it's a couch in there by the window. He said people be sitting on the couch, spirits sitting on the couch in the morning. Then he told me, now I really didn't want to hear this, but I did explain it to him that there's stuff going on at my family house, right? But this dude tell me we got a couple of chairs on the front porch. And he said he be seeing people sitting in the chairs. He said he didn't have none of this happening.
Wow.
Until he had some heat in the house, right? You get what I'm saying?
Got you.
And for some reason, he didn't really tell me this story, but it had something to do with this bullet that he had and I guess something happened with the guns. I'm sorry, with the heat, and he ended up getting rid of the heat, right? And he said as soon as he got rid of the heat, that's when all this stuff started happening. He said before, he said wherever these spirits are, they must be it must not like heat, because he said as soon as he got rid of it, that's when they started messing with him and his family.
Gotta keep
and
that
then
heat
let me
close.
tell you the other
Gotta keep
part.
that heat close. You gotta keep the heat close so you could toast those ghosts. You
Yeah,
heard?
but he's yeah. So I don't know if he, might end up getting some more or what, because he said they wasn't bothering him at all. But then let me tell you something. He showed me he got the pictures of the demons looking through the window.
Say word.
At least 2 windows. He and he had to show them to me in the closet, because you had to look real hard to see them faces. But guess what? One of them looked like that doggone picture you got on the phone, on the TV, except the eyes, instead of them being slanted, and it's got like a Joker. You know how them happy and sad faces be. The mask, it's got a mouth like the happy face mask, and it's got round eyes like that picture you got up on the screen right now. But it looks spooky. It don't look friendly. He showed me 2 pictures that he caught on his phone. No lie at all.
That's
and I'm about to go over there now, because I know.
Oh, you about to go over there?
Yeah. I've been in that house. But I told you I ain't been in that house for 10 years. I really didn't want to go in there, because like I told you, by the time I found out how my baby daddy was doing, that was after he had moved out that house.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm about to go over there and give him the holy oil and hope it help him.
You said the holy oil?
Yeah. I know I'm a different
I mean, so now where you get
accent.
this holy oil from? Is this holy water?
Well, no, it's holy oil. You know what I'm saying? Listen, the family member, and that family member don't believe it. And I told them, it ain't no point in you trying to talk to them about it. But they did send them some holy water. But I done talked to the family member about stuff like this before. And I'm going to tell you, like, this is a real close family member. And maybe one day I'll even break that part down. But yeah, they sent them some holy water, but they don't use that up. And then, last part, and I'm out, okay? He told me that he had some woman to come over there to try to see what was going on with them spirits over there, right? Said the woman came over there. Now, these is Hispanics, but the people that used to live in that house and the man that built that house, they black. He told me that woman came over there and she started cringing up, just like the children be cringing up when they see them spirits. Said that she saw 2 different people in the house, 2 spirits. One was a man that had done been shot, and he was struggling. Then he saw a black female. Both of them was black. Saw a black female that she was older, but she was real pretty and had on nice clothes.
Wow.
And whoever she's supposed to be, she deal with spirits like that. So that's my story. I'm out. I'm about to go over here and give them this holy oil. Shout out to everybody in the chat. So I'm ready to get myself right, because this is what I'm supposed to be doing, and I've been procrastinating. So, but big ups for you to have this show on here where people can understand
you be
it.
safe over there going to that house with that holy oil.
I know.
And
I know, because my baby daddy probably done left something over there, but even though that's not the only thing that's over there, but I guarantee you, him being in that witchcraft, he done left something over there. But ain't nobody else been complaining about seeing those spirits over there.
So you going over there like you the Ghostbusters.
Well, I mean, it is what it is.
Be safe,
and
Caroline.
listen, I done had chills all night long.
Step into the light, Caroline.
I got you. I got you.
Be safe.
I got you. All right. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. It's something else I wanted to ask you. Damn, it slipped my mind. Slip my. Wow. Just be safe, Caroline. That's all.
I will. And
All right.
and I wasn't even gonna call in tonight. I was just gonna listen. But I appreciate you.
Oh, take some heat with you.
Take some heat with me.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Take some heat with you.
I got you. I appreciate it.
All right. Be safe.
Y'all have a good night.
All right. Peace. Wow. That was a little spooky. Let me hit the spooky button. I ain't gonna. Shouts to Caroline. She always got a good story. Spooky. My bad. I was too loud. Spooky. Crazy. Shouts to Caroline. Step into the light, Caroline. Whew. Crazy. Peace. You now tune in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Hello? He asked me, can I hear him? I said, yes, sir. Let's try this again. I don't know if this is him.
Yeah, I don't know if this is him.
Mute your audio. Peace. You now tune in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Hey, yo, Thomas Park. Hello.
Yeah, hold on one second, fam. Shouts to E. Ralston.
All right.
With the super chat. Tell Caroline to call back next week with an update. Facts. Appreciate you, E. Ralston. Thank you. Now, who I got on the line?
Yeah, Caroline. Hey, man. What's Thomas Parker, brother?
Thomas Parker. What's going on, man? Take me off speaker, man. Your phone sound a little spooky, but we're gonna get you right.
Here.
You got me on speaker?
I come. Hold on, bro.
Okay.
Here I come. Here I come. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
All
yeah.
right.
Yeah,
man.
You got sirens in your backdrop? Where you at? In Chicago? Where you from?
Nah. I'm from Morris Avenue.
Where at? Morris Avenue. What?
Morris and Jerome.
Oh, from the BX.
I ain't trying to give up too much information.
From the BX.
Yeah. But whatchamacallit, but yeah. That
Okay.
was back in the days and whatnot. But I wasn't brought up. I wasn't brought up there. I left out of there as a jit. Now I don't want to give my hand out too much like that. But that's just a little bit, a little back detail to it. If you say, I mean, I don't know. They gonna pick up. They gonna pick up on. They gonna pick up on the dialect on the goddamn chat and whatnot. And
no doubt, my brother.
I'm pretty sure they'll figure it out.
No doubt.
But yeah, man,
Let's get it.
This some real spooky. Look, right? Yeah, for sure. But there's some real spooky ass shit right here, man. Okay.
What's that?
And this shit spooky as fuck, man. It's to the point. It's to the point where. Be easy on the cursing.
Be easy on the cursing. Let's get it.
It's to the. Word. Excuse me. But
son,
it's spooky.
You calling up,
spooky,
burping
son.
and all that. You good, son?
Yeah, I'm decent, brother. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, you might have been drinking.
I had to goddamn get right, bro, because this shit's so spooky, man. I had to really get right to let you know how fucking spooky this shit got, bro.
Damn, son, you keep cursing. I can't do it, man. And you calling up, cursing. You keep saying the same thing. You burping. You cursing, burping. Crazy. You cursing and burping. And your story ain't working. Let's get it, man. Let's get to the next caller. Trash. That was, he fucked the whole vibe up. Ah, man. Let's get it.
Yo, what's up, MREC? This is Logan, man, from Philly.
Logan, what's happening?
Chilling, man. I just want to tell you the ghost story, man.
Please make it a good.
Me and my man, this was probably 2004,
mm-hmm.
and he just got home, and we was just wilding out, smoking wet, you know what I mean, drinking some Henny and lean, and we called up this one John, and we was like 9 deep. So we all ran a train on her, but we didn't know she was like taking pills and shit too on the slide.
Yeah, be easy on the
and
cursing,
like
fam.
A few days later, what's up?
I said be easy on the cursing. Yeah.
She was on the perks. My bad. She was on the perks and stuff. It's like a couple of days later, she ended up passing away. And ever since then, man, almost every single one of my mans has been dropping off. And we believe, man, that she has been haunting us.
Wow. Got you. Man, I appreciate
man.
you. That's it. I appreciate you calling, my brother. Salute. Yeah, man. Let's get to some real stories, man. If you calling from a block number, you're not getting through. Unblock your number. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Yo, hello?
Peace. You now tuned in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Yo,
Yes, sir.
nigga.
These niggas is crazy. Peace. You now tuned in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
What it is, I was calling in about the situation I had whenever I was a youngster.
Okay.
I was like a
What's your name?
A little. Oh, this optimistic.
Okay, optimistic. Let's get it.
I was calling in as a little child or whatnot, and I seen this person fly off of the ceiling and land on the ground. And in my mind, I'm thinking, whatever, because I'm like that little young age or whatever. But the Joker didn't even end up with one broken bone in his body.
Really?
I'm sitting there thinking to myself, for real, the Joker didn't have one broken bone. Like, he just had like a little cast for some ankle stuff.
Peace. Peace. You now tuned in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky. Hello? I don't know what's going on with y'all. Take a few more callers. I had to bang on homie.
What's your name? Where you call it from?
Mute your audio.
We're calling from Ohio.
Shouts out to the whole Ohio. Who I'm talking to?
You talking to Nick and Neef.
Nick and Neef?
That's right.
Okay. Who that? Your kids? That's
we work up in this church right now, third shift in this church.
You're in the church?
Listen, every door it goes down in this church is a mega church. It's nationally known. We can't even tell you, but it's a TV church we work at in Ohio. We can give you that.
What kind of church?
A church in Ohio, mega church, nationally known.
Okay. Take me on speaker if you can.
Oh, okay. All right.
Let's get it.
So look.
Calling me from a spooky church, huh?
Yeah. Last week, right, we was in B Wing. We looked up and it was this little old lady on a walker.
In the D Wing.
How about that? The B Wing is where the kids are.
How about that?
That's the school. Yeah, we cleaning up. We look up, it's a little lady on a walker. We look like, wait a minute. We look back, she gone. So then we in the sanctuary one night, walking through. My girl, she bumped up against me. She like, it was a shadow right there. I'm cracking up like it was me. Shit, it was right in front of you. So that night, he was a ghost there. I don't know what to say. It was like a big shadow ghost there. It was dark and it had red eyes. Here.
Yeah, your phone sound a little spooky, baby girl. I'm trying to work with you though, but you know.
Here, I'm gonna let her tell you her story with the
Okay.
the shadow of ghost and the red eyes in the sanctuary.
Okay, let's get it.
Okay, so that night we was walking in the church when we first started, and it was really, really dark in there. These big curtains, all these extra pews, and when she was walking, it was like a big ghost behind us. It was like had red eyes, and it was like a big this ghost figure. It was scary that night.
Wow. So y'all in the church?
Yeah, tell your peoples it was ratchet. It is ratchet up in here because every night you see something. Okay.
Let me ask you something. You're cursing up in the church. What y'all do in the church? What y'all doing in the church? You're cleaning. So
we don't go to this church. I'm reading comments. We just work here.
Oh, you're just working the church. You're cleaning up the church.
Yeah, it's a church and a school, and it's a mega church, and it's big as I don't know what. I'm sorry about the cursing.
No, it's all good. I mean, look.
It's real. This is how we talk because it's just me and her up in the church.
Yeah, that's spooky. And that's a big church? It's just you and her?
Just me and her cleaning this church up till 6:30 in the morning.
So,
wow. We do it every single night.
Wow. That's crazy. Every night you're cleaning that big mega church.
By ourselves.
In
the middle of a freaking cornfield. Two black girls in the middle of Whiteyville.
Wow. You got your own business or you work for a company?
We work for the church.
Oh, you work for the church. Wow. Okay.
Yep.
How
we ought to start our own business though, because we know how to auto scrub it.
Wow.
We ride the machine.
I hear that. So
yeah, we just wanted to tell you our little spooky tale. Like, we actually in the big old spooky. It's not that spooky, but I mean, who else works in the church in the middle of the night? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's kind of spooky.
Listening to your show.
Thank you. How long y'all been tuned in to MREC TV?
I only been tuned in since quarantine, homie. I
caught
you starting like last March.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And what's your name again? You said
I'm Nick, and my girl is Nisa.
Nisa. Shouts to Nick and Nisa. I appreciate y'all tuning in with me.
Massage, Columbus, Ohio.
Salute. Appreciate you.
Yep.
All right, take care now.
All right. You too, MREC.
No problem. Thank you. Peace. Shouts to them, man. I like they vibe. They cleaning up a mega church in the middle of the night, listening to spooky hours on MREC TV. Shouts to Neek and Ness, I believe. I don't want to mess the names up. Shouts to them, though. Appreciate them. Peace. You now tune in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Yo, what's good, Rex?
What's happening?
F that B Raw from Miami.
What's happening, fam? You sound spooky as hell, but let's get it.
Yeah, man, something crazy just happened to me, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm watching your show right now, bro. I promise you, I'm listening to everything right now.
And you said something crazy? Something crazy just happened?
I promise you, just happened. I promise you, no lie. Like within 3 minutes ago, no lie.
What happened? Talk to
I was drinking my sports shake. I put it down towards the TV. I promise you, the thing just started moving by itself to the side. No lie.
You ain't filmed that?
I mean, I got the phone in my hand. You feel me? I'm just listening to the story and stuff like that. You feel me? So the sports shake just moving, bro, like to the side. I promise you, no lie. I'm not even making it up. But I got orbs around my crib, so I feel like it's one of those, relatives or any type of other spirits just messing with me. But I do have orbs on camera. It's on my channel though, like it's on my page.
Got you.
You feel me? So I have actual orbs. So I ain't scared, but the thing with the scary though, I ain't gonna lie, just watching my sports shake just moving to the side. You feel me?
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's all I have. You feel me? That's all I got. I got plenty more other stories, but that right there just kind of like shocked me. You feel me? Trying to get my attention, probably.
No doubt, family. Salute. Appreciate you calling in.
Yeah.
All right.
I love the show, man. I love what you're doing, brother.
Thank you, my brother. Salute. Peace. You now tune in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Yeah, this is Zay. I'm calling from St. Louis.
Shouts to Zay and the whole St. Louis. Hold on 1 second. Pound that like button, y'all. Let's get these likes up, man. We on that 2-hour mark. Depending on how this story go, I might rock to the 3rd hour. If not, I might just call it a night after this this phone call right here. So Zay, let's get to it. Oh, he hung up. Damn. He ain't had no confidence in his story. He ain't had no confidence in his story. He just hung up. Damn. He did me a favor. Shouts to Zay. He ain't waste my time today. Peace. You now tune in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Yeah, this is Steve from Kansas City, Kansas.
Steve, what's happening, Jigs?
What's going on, Eric? Salute to you, God.
Salute, God. I'm good, my brother. Just here working.
Man, well, first off, bro, let me get straight to it. That brother that you talked to, that's talking about he seen a circle in the sky, and I seen that same thing, and that was the week of that thing that they called the Great Conjunction. You know, when all those black folks were putting out the memes of talking about they was gonna get superpowers that week or whatever, just trying to be funny. That happened that week because I seen that same thing. You know what I'm saying? So if you could link me with that dude, I don't know. I don't see him in the chat or whatever. But anyway, my situation is with like those shadow people. When I was a child, I've seen that several times, and I thought I was tripping. You know what I'm saying? So I started doing a lot of research on that. Some people say it's demons, or some people say it's extraterrestrial. You know, I don't know. I can't really explain all of that. But when I was a child, between the ages of like 8 and 11, I seen that thing 3 to 4 times. And the last time when I seen it, I can't even explain it. Like my mother used to tell me, she said, don't ever give in. She said, don't ever give fear to anything. So I ain't trying to sound super cocky, but I couldn't be afraid of it. You know what I'm saying? When I seen it, I just like froze. Like the first 2 times I seen it in my room, I kind of freaked out a little bit. But you know, when you a kid from the hood, you taught to be tough. But that goes all the way. You can't show fear. You know what I'm saying? So like my final time seeing this thing, it was at my window. You know what I'm saying? And I sat there and I looked at it and I just panicked. And it's like the fear just left my body. My mother always says, she said, dude, whatever this is, whatever you see, don't give any fear. Don't give no energy to it. You know what I'm saying? So I just kind of looked at this thing and I kept saying, man, I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of you. So as I seen this thing at my window, it was gone. You know what I'm saying? But I say all that to say, not trying to get too crazy with all this stuff that's going on right now, but that dude that called in and said he seen that circle, that happened on the week of the Great Conjunction. Now, when I seen that thing in my window when I was a child, I'm not even, it's crazy even talking about this because my brother told me about you doing this on this show earlier. That's why I called in.
Okay, salute to your brother. What's his name?
I say all that to say, when I seen that thing at the window, man, this happened when I was like 11 years old, dog. I can't tell you the last time I've been scared of something. You know what I'm saying? So when I hear all these people calling in, one thing I notice about them, and I'm not trying to judge nobody, but everybody gives fear to this. You know what I'm saying? We don't tap into the true power that we have and the true strength. So I say all that to say, that week with that thing, with that Great Conjunction, that same feeling I had when I seen that thing when I was a kid, I had that day I seen that big circle in the sky. That's why when I heard dude say that, I said, damn, I seen that same thing. And like the philosophers in the chat rooms I be in and the people I do with my yoga and all my meditation, they are talking about something is coming. And I don't know, you know, I'm not the religious dude. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna say I don't know what it is, but I can just tell because that week of that Great Conjunction, when that circle was in the sky, man, I'm an Aquarius. So I just started doing so much research and everybody was saying the same thing. Like, man, I seen this in the sky. energy was all over the place. You know what I mean? And that same, it's kind of hard to explain. You know how, I can't even explain the feeling, but you know that feeling when somebody calls somebody you ain't talked to in a minute, you've been thinking about them, and all of a sudden they just called you out the blue. You know what I mean? That same type of feeling is what I had with that night that I seen that shadow, is the same feeling I had that week that halo was in the sky. You know what I'm saying? That same feeling, and it's not like a scary story for me because I'm not afraid of that. I can't. I'm actually curious about that stuff. I think as a child I accepted all of that, and I'm not to be like I'm demonic or worshiping all that stuff. It's just I don't give no energy to that. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. I appreciate you calling, man.
No, man. I needed to listen to your show tonight, bro, because when I see all this stuff that's going on, like I don't know if you know what's going on this year, what they saying. If you've been looking at the news with all the UFO stuff that's supposedly happening.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's UFO stuff or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I know that there's definitely something coming because they crashing the money. There's all kind of stuff going on right now.
That's
you know
a
what I'm
fact.
saying? But it's taking our attention away from what's really about to happen. You know what I'm saying? And some people are talking about, oh, it's the rapture, man. I'm not the religious type. I'm really not. I believe in the Most High, whatever, but I don't really get into all the demons and all that because I can't give any energy to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like I said, the people that I hear, I was scared of this. We give so much energy to fear. You understand that? We talk about we the chosen people, but shit, why is everybody so damn scared?
I feel
you know what I mean?
brother. But like
you know
I
what I'm saying?
said,
We talk about, man, aliens can't be real and all this and all that, but we worship somebody in the church we ain't never seen. But then you talk about aliens, people laugh at us and say, oh, that's not real. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of two of the same thing.
no doubt. I appreciate you calling, fam. Salute.
My brother.
My brother.
Salute.
All right, peace.
It's kind of two of the same thing.
Mutual audio. You now tuned in to MREC TV. Mutual audio, mutual audio, mutual audio. Peace. You now tuned in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky. Peace.
Hi, Bob. Hi, my name is Amika. I'm in Brooklyn, New York.
Hold on, what you call me? Would you call me?
Yeah, I called you before. Yes.
No, I said you just called me something.
No, yes, I did.
What you say?
Like 3 times.
You didn't say my name.
Yes, right. Yes.
Oh, okay.
I said I called you a couple
there you
weeks
go.
ago.
And what's your name? You said Onika?
Amika.
Amika. How you spell that?
Yeah. Amika.
Okay, Amika. Shouts to you. Where you from?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. Wow.
New York.
What part of Brooklyn? Let me see.
I'm in Bed-Stuy.
Bed-Stuy. Okay. Bed-Stuy, Mika. Let's get it.
Okay, so it's so funny. I was actually asleep, right? And I have a 10-year-old son. I was sleeping on my couch. Today we went to Prospect Park, just chilling out in the park. And I woke up and he's on my couch. He's scared. So I'm like, what happened? And he's telling me that he saw a shadow in my living room where I was sleeping at. And I didn't believe him. I was like, you lying. You came to get your phone. I sent you to bed. And he was so terrified. He's like, I'm so serious, Mommy. There was a shadow in next to the couch where you're at. And I'm listening, and I just I'm scared. I got all the lights on in my house. And I was just listening to the last caller who was saying that when he was a child around the same age, that he saw the same thing. So I was listening to it, and I put it on because he's awake now, and I'm like, listen to what the guy is saying. He's saying you can't show it any fear, because I never saw that before. So I don't even know how to really handle that, but it just happened I listened to that story. That's why I'm sharing that with you right now. But that's not the story that I wanted to tell you.
Okay.
I wanted to tell you the story. I have a guy I used to deal with a long time ago, and he's from Haiti. And he had said that he told me that his grandfather used to always tell him his story, and he thought his grandfather was crazy. He said the grandfather said he had a friend that from the village in Haiti, and they used to go to this river. It's like a blue river or something like that. And he said when they went, one time there was a snake in one of the trees over the river. And the friend decided to take a stone and throw it at the snake to kill it, to knock it out of the tree. He threw the stone, and the snake fell into the river.
Damn.
And then he left. So he said the friend the next day, something kept calling him back to the river. And he kept telling the grandfather, I want to go back to the river. I got to go back to the river. I got to go back. So they went back to the river. And then the grandfather said the friend just dived into the water. He just dived in. And they were actually wondering, why did he dive in there? Waiting for him to come back up. He never came back up.
Say what?
So they went back to the village to tell the parents what happened. And they all went back to the river to look for the friend, and he never came up. About 4 or 5 days later, they thought he was dead. About 4 or 5 days later, the friend came back to the village.
Wow.
And they were all shocked, like, what happened? Where were you? The friend told them that what happened was a voice or something was pulling him to the water. When he dived in there, something took him under the river. And when he got there was people living under the river. And it was a being, like a man, laying on like a slab. And they were doing like medical procedures on him. And he had a bandage on his head. And they told the friend that if he dies, you're never going back up. And the guy, or whatever it was, it didn't die. So that's why they sent him back up. And that's when he came back to the village. So apparently the snake was actually not a real snake. It was a being or something, just appearing to be a snake. And that's the story that, I want to share.
But that snake also got rocked with a stone or something, though.
Yes, the stone hit the snake. So that's why it was a man who had the bandage in the head, because, the snake got damaged, but it was really the man.
Got you. He rocked the snake man.
Yeah. So I'm
crazy.
Like, I don't know. And then when now with the UFO stuff coming out, because I remember when he told me that, and the UFO stuff is coming out, saying how there's UFOs diving in the water, living under the water and stuff like that. So I messaged him the other day, and I was like, remember that stuff you told me? Maybe it was some reptilians or some aliens or something living underneath there, that they come up to the surface, but they appear as animals to humans, but they're really not.
Facts. Wow,
Yeah, that's my story.
That was definitely spooky. I appreciate that, Amiga. You know what I mean? How long you been tapped into my show and my channel?
For a long time, since from the beginning, from like first time you put on here. I'm the one I called in about. I told you I was in Brooklyn. I was driving and I was talking to the moon.
Oh
and the moon had told me that,
talking to the moon.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah.
Wow, you got a lot of spooky energy around you, Amiga.
Yeah, no, I think I might got to sage in my house. I don't know. I don't know what the hell.
But I appreciate you calling.
Because I'm like, I don't want no shadow people in here looking at me.
You're going to be all right. Burn that sage. You're going to be all right. You heard?
Yeah, no fear.
All right. Peace, Amiga.
Yeah. Well, thanks for taking my call.
Not a problem. Thank you. All right. Peace. Yeah. I'm about to call it a night, man. Unless I'm going to do one more call, man. If y'all want me to rock out for another hour, man, show some love. Show some love in the super chat. Show some love to the Cash App, PayPal. Let me know, man. I've been working hard. I did a live earlier, and I was on for like 2 hours. Show some love. Peace. You now tune in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Yo, I'm on.
You live, G's.
Peace. Thanks for having me.
No problem, man.
I'm Megatron calling out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So anyway, I see a lot of your callers are talking about shadows and stuff like that. And I have like a lot of experience with that. I have like a lot of stories about stuff like that.
Got you. Megatron.
Anyway,
Megatron, you got me on speakerphone, or because your phone sound a little spooky?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah, I don't have no
you got that Fisher Price. Okay, got you. You ain't got no iPhone. Right, so I know that for a fact.
No, this is iPhone.
No, you're not. Don't do that. Don't do that. Go ahead, Megatron. Continue on.
All right.
Don't do that.
Anyway, So basically, people that are feeling these presences when they like, you know what I'm saying, like, when you feel like you have like a shadow presence, in your vicinity or whatever, you might be in the dark, or you just kind of, you just feel it anyway. It's a real thing, but you don't really have anything to be afraid of. You get what I'm saying? From a metaphysical standpoint,
Your Megatron, man, just call back, man, and your phone got you sounding
I got you.
and your phone got you sounding like Starscream. So hold it down, my brother. Yo, Megatron tried to hit me with the metaphysical, but his but his optics wasn't right. Shouts to Tony on the super chat, man. Appreciate you. Shout out to MREC. Great show. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Megatron phone. His Fisher Price had him sounding like Starscream. Starscream from the Decepticons. You get it, Megatron. If you know about Transformers, you get it. Not the Young Buck Transformers. I'm talking about the Transformers, the cartoon and all that. Just salute. They showing that love in the Cash App. So I guess I'm gonna rock out. They showing that love in the super chat. Shouts to Jamie on the Cash App. All right, so they want me to rock out, man. Keep sending that love. I'm a rock out. I'm gonna take some more callers. Shouts to Tony again. Yeah, he sounded like he kept saying the metaphysical. Nigga said he was calling from Cybertron. Now that's funny. Nigga said Megatron was calling from Cybertron. Crazy. Salute. That's what I'm talking about, Rec Mall. Bringing that humor. That makes me want to stay too. So if you send super chats and y'all got some funny funny chats, I'ma rock out because I love a good laugh. Shouts to JMCD. What's up though? 100 with the spooky Halloween jack-o'-lantern. Salute. See, I'm gonna put you on blast. Shouts to I'm gonna shout you out, but I'm gonna put you on blast. Shouts to Q Sincere. Said iPhones be spooky, but people don't want to admit it. See, that's somebody who got that Fisher Price and just mad as hell. You know what I'm saying? Mad as hell at them iPhones. Nah, bro, you got to get you an iPhone. You can try to flip the narrative all you want, but we already tested on 26 spooky hours. Everybody that called from a nasty Fisher Price, them droids wasn't writing exact. So, my man, you might as well just get right and get you an iPhone and just step into the light. Shouts to Queen Shasha. I think I'm saying it right. Shouts to Queen Shasha or Seisha or Seisha. I don't want to mess up your name. You know what I mean? I'm sorry if I am. Keep the movement going. We all have spiritual souls. Our ancestors live in us. We woke, peace and love. Thank you. Shouts to Queen Seisha. Let's just say that. Hopefully I'm saying it right. Shouts to Queen Seisha. Thank you, baby girl. Let's get it. I got some more callers. Peace. You now tuned in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky. Pound that like button, y'all. Let's get it. Who I got on the line right now? Talk to me.
Hey, MREC. This is Bridget from Toledo, Ohio. How you doing?
Bridget, what's happening? Shouts to the whole Toledo, Ohio. What's going on with you, Bridget? You sound like you live tonight. Sound like you wide awake.
I'm wide awake. Just come from the bar, turning up, you know.
Ooh, just coming from the bar, turning up, and you tuning in to spooky hours. That's the energy I like. What was you drinking on, first and foremost?
I was drinking on that Tito's, straight.
Ooh. Ooh, you a live wire.
Yeah.
Straight.
I'm a live wire. Pisces. Yeah.
Okay. So now you calling just because you drunk, or you calling because you got a spooky story? It's all good either way.
I got a spooky story. Believe it or not, I want to say shouts out to the earth. You know,
Shouts to the earth,
had
Amina.
to say that.
Definitely. Okay. Hold on one second.
Okay, yeah, I got a spooky tale.
All right, hold on one second. Shouts to Tip Baby. She always show love. Send some spooky love from Atlanta. I appreciate the spooky love from Atlanta, Tip Baby. You already know. Spooky! And I'm sending that spooky love back. Everybody in the Super Chat and the Cash App and the PayPal, I appreciate y'all. But right now, we got somebody that's, let's just say she's nice on the line. Let's get into your
Nice. Okay.
let's get into your spooky story. And
Okay,
if you
let's
start
get
slurring,
into it.
I'm gonna slow you down. I'm gonna slow you down. You start slurring, all right?
Okay.
Let's get it.
I got a spooky tale.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this tale happened at my old childhood house. I grew up on, Toledo, Ohio, on Avondale, if anybody know.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm like in my 20s. I'm asleep. Came from the bar. I lay down. I turned my back on my couch where I sleep in the front room. So I got my back turned. I'm asleep. I feel like somebody tapping on my shoulder. So I'm scared. I'm like scared to turn around. But I felt that tap again. They tapping me. So I turn around. Ain't nobody there. So I hear a voice and say, "Don't you love me?" And I'm like, "Who the hell is that?" Like, I'm scared. Ain't nobody there. So I'm like praying. I'm like, "Oh Lord, please." So I turn around. They tapping me again. Nobody fucking there. So I finally get up. Excuse me for cussing. I finally get up. I look. Somebody in my back door. They looking out. So I holler. I thought it was my mom, because my mom normally get up early in the morning. She look out that back door. So I'm like, "Ma," I'm hollering. They don't say nothing. I still see somebody standing there. So I call her name again, "Ma." They ain't saying nothing. So I turn that light on. Ain't nobody there. So ever since then, I don't like to sleep with my back turned because of that. So that's my spooky story, and it's true.
Spooky! Yeah, that was definitely spooky. And you say your name was Bridget, right?
Bridget from Toledo, Ohio. I love your show. I love the spooky hours. I go to sleep to it. I love Amina, the Earth. I love y'all show.
Thank you. Peace to the earth.
And
Thank
I'm a fan.
I appreciate
I'm a
you.
wreck mob. Wreck
mob all day, baby girl. I appreciate you. Thanks for calling. That was a good story. And
thank you. Much love to NYC. I love y'all.
No doubt. Shouts to the whole NYC and Toledo, Ohio, and all that. All right.
Thank you. Good night, Emrek.
Good night. You're welcome. Peace. She was drunk. She was. I'm gonna just say she was nice in a good way. You know what I mean? I like her vibe. Shouts to Bridget. Yeah, somebody left a comment. They could say, let me see. Bridget ain't gonna remember shit tomorrow. AA time. Y'all niggas is crazy. Shouts to JMCD. He said, tell these people they can donate, man. Facts. They could donate at least $1, he said. You know what I mean? Appreciate it. 99-cent. Facts. Shouts to JMCD. You know what I mean? I appreciate you, man. And there's a lot of people donating too, believe it or not. Like right now. Shouts to Clutch Peso. Shalom. All praises to the Most High. Clutch, I appreciate you. Thank you, homie. Shouts to everybody in that Cash App showing that love. Let me show that love back by shouting people. That's just what I do. They don't even want shouts, but I just show that love back. Shouts to Jennifer on the on the Cash App. My bad. Shouts to Jamie on the Cash App. Shouts to Tonya on the Cash App. Shouts to B Ski 24 on the Cash App. You know what I mean? And everybody showing that love in the super chat. Shouts to Carter. Thanks for the chat, God. Thank you. Let's get it, man. We're going to get some more callers rocking. It is spooky hours. We going into the third hour. I'm doing it for the people. The people want it. And listen, I service the people, so it is what it is. I got some voicemails too. So let me matter of fact, let me get to this caller. Peace, you're now tuning to MREC TV, but hold on one second. Let me shout out all these super chats because they showing that love. Hold that thought real second. Shouts to Lady B on the super sticker. Thank you. Shouts to G Money on the super sticker. Thank you. Shouts to Really Girl on the super chat. Appreciate the love. I'm highlighting everybody. Shouts to Carter. Everybody that's showing that love. They okay. Now, who I got on the line right now? Talk to me.
What's going on, Rick? This is Sad Boy calling you again from West Philly.
Oh, my brother, Sad Boy. What's happening, Jiz?
Chilling, man, chilling. I got 2 quick stories for you. Be less than 30 seconds a piece. They're not real spooky, but I figure you know what I mean.
Nah, Sad Boy, you got the platform. You good. You good. A lot of people showed they love to you in the comments. I don't know if you saw it. When the
for sure. Yeah,
when the rebroadcast.
I
So
had seen it from last week for sure. I recently got tuned into your show. I want to say maybe like a month and a half, 2 months ago.
Okay.
But I watched every single episode. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I'm really
Thank
into
you.
all this stuff. So
thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. I'm gonna say this, man. Did that show help you? You being able to, I guess tell your story. Was it therapeutic in any way?
yeah. Like
Okay.
I had told you, man. Telling everybody on the show, that was my first time ever in life even speaking that story. Like I said then, even right now till this day, my mom still does not even know. You know what I mean? That I even had those sightings and those experiences while everybody was even in the house. You feel what I'm saying? So that was that was definitely crazy for me. But yeah.
Yo, you getting mad love in the chat room, man. They saluting you, man. Look, all this love. You getting a lot of love in the chat room, man. A lot of love, man. A lot of love from the ladies too, man. A lot of love. You got the ladies right now, boy. Sad Boy. Listen, you got to change your name now. You got to change it to Happy Boy because I don't know too many dudes getting this love from the ladies calling themselves sad. That ain't sad. Might have to switch it up to Happy Boy. You feel me?
For sure.
No doubt. There's a lot of love from here from the ladies, my G. Salute. You feel me? I ain't no hater. A hater wouldn't even tell you. You know what I mean? And I like when
I'm never mad at it, man.
No doubt.
I appreciate I appreciate the attention from the ladies. Like I really care about what the fellas think, man. But that's no disrespect to the fellas.
No doubt, man. Now worry about the ladies. The fellas, they gonna be all right, but worry about the ladies. When the ladies show that love, you got to change it from being sad to happy. You dig what I'm saying? That's when you're gonna be happy. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But you know what? Tell your story. I'm gonna give me something to drink. Do what you do. It's gonna take me a few seconds.
Got you.
Yeah, do what you do.
Got you. The first story I had, real quick, real brief. I want to say maybe back in like 2018, 2017, 2018. Me and my homeboys, just being dudes, went out to the bar, and we met these 2 girls, whatever, and they was cool. Like these were chicks that we had seen, like I guess you could say like throughout high school, whatever. But we're a little bit older now, able to hit bars and stuff like that. They come up to us, basically, wanting to see what's going on for the night. So we link up with them. We go to hotels, whatever. But before then, the 2 chicks go to the hotel. Me and my homeboy, we go to back to my crib just to grab like clothes and stuff for the the overnight, do our thing. So like I said, I'm a little bit younger at the time, so being a young dummy, I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna be there overnight, probably over the weekend. Let me grab my game system, my PlayStation. Mind you, I'm only bringing a little bit of clothes in a duffel bag, and what I did was I put my PlayStation on top of the clothes, and I put PlayStation only got 2 cords, the power cord, HDMI. I wrapped up both of them cords and placed them on top. Put my bag, zipped it up, went to the hotel, with the girls, whatever. My homeboy went to his room with the girl. I was in mine, had a good night. Later on comes later on that night, the girl leaves. I'm like, okay, cool. I get up. I'm like, all right, well, I'm still here for the rest of the weekend. My homeboys sleep. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna plug the system into the TV and just enjoy the rest of the night. Because we're low key out of town, so I can't drive back home anyway. So I look in my bag and I don't see the power cord for the PlayStation. I'm like, where is this stuff at? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't but 2 cords I can bring. I only got but so much stuff with me. So I'm like, you know what? That's probably just a sign for me to go to bed. I go to bed. I wake back up. That following morning, literally the only thing I do is go to my closet, grab the duffel bag back out. And mind you, the night before, when I'm searching for all this stuff, I turn the duffel bag completely over. I'm dumping it out, shaking it out. Ain't but so many compartments in it. So the next morning I grab my duffel bag, open it up to put my clothes back in it from the night before. Why is the power cord sitting on top of the PlayStation, fully wrapped perfectly like I had originally did it before I left home?
Crazy. Hold on. Pardon self. I don't know what happened. It just went dead. And I lost all my comments. But go ahead. We good.
Okay. The second one is it's a story I had my mom had told me when I was younger. She's from this little area. I'm not gonna say where it is exactly, but just outside of Philadelphia. It's a little small, like rinky-dink town. Like a lot of these little towns are like little rinky-dink towns. So basically, my mom she's an older lady, so she grew up in a racial time. You know what I'm saying? She was born in '49. So she was telling me one day, like it was her and my aunt walking to the grocery store, and she was saying that when they were walking, this old man, Mr. Bill or something like that, or Bob or something like that, I can't remember exactly, but he'd be out there every Sunday fishing. And she said this one Sunday, her and my aunt were walking. They were probably about 14, 15, and they seen him, typically out there fishing, whatever it may be. He had on his normal garb. Mm-hmm. He waved at him. He literally even said hello to him. They said hello back. They go to the store. They come back 15 minutes later, maybe 20 minutes later, and it's all these cops there at the same exact area where they seen him at. They said they seen a man. They seen him, like they seen his legs hanging over, like when somebody's like reaching over to, I guess like reaching into a pool or something, or reaching into a pond or something to grab something. Their legs are kind of like hanging out. Mm-hmm. That's what was going on. They, wow. That's what they had seen. So apparently, a couple of days go by, and come to find out, the man's body had been there for over 2 days.
Wow,
that's
crazy.
My mom says they felt like they might have seen that man's spirit, but when they were walking there 15 minutes prior, there were no legs there. It was just him. It was just him fishing. Spoke to him and everything.
Crazy.
Yeah, but that's about it. I only got those 2 little quick stories for tonight.
Nah, I appreciate that, and it's like you got this newfound confidence too. You know what I mean? Because last week, you couldn't even really deliver how you wanted to, but this week you definitely delivered, man. So I want to salute you, sad boy. You heard?
Yeah, for sure. I appreciate it, man. Like I said, there was a lot more details I had for last week's story, but I did not want to, run it too long. But that whole experience was crazy for me. Crazy.
No doubt, my brother. No doubt. But I appreciate it,
but
man.
That's everything. I thank you for everything, American. Shout out to the mob.
No doubt. Salute to the wreck mob. Salute to you, sad boy, man. Hold it down, my brother.
Yep. Y'all have a good night.
I have a great one. Peace. Shouts to sad boy too, man. You know what I mean? He picked it up real nice. Today he was real comfortable with telling his stories. Last week, if you listened to Spooky Hours last week, you know why I'm saying what I'm saying. So, salute to him. Much love to sad boy, man. That's what we do, man. It's family over here, man. Salute to the wreck mob. You're showing them love too. Salute to everybody, all the ladies and everybody showing them love, man. I appreciate the ladies. The ladies be showing that love. Salute. I salute, and I gotta salute everybody showing that love to the Cash App again too. Keep showing that love too. We on the third hour. Hold on. Shouts to Terrence on the on the Cash App. My bad. Shouts to daughter of a soldier on the Cash App. Shouts to Jennifer on the Cash App. I appreciate y'all. Shouts to Jamie on the Cash App. The ladies definitely rocking. That's a fact. The ladies is rocking. Shouts to the homie showing love too, but the ladies they holding it down. That's a fact. All right, let me see who called up. I got some voicemails. Let me see.
Yo, Rec, Breach, Inglewood, dude, you said sound like smoked about 3 packs before he called. That one.
I'm definitely calling the homie back. Peace. You now tuned in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Breach.
What's happening, J's? What's going on?
Same old thing, fam. I got another one for you. You know it's going to be less than 2 minutes.
Okay, my brother. I ain't going to hold you. You sound spooky as hell, my brother. Chilling. And you sound spooky, like you sound like you smoke like 10 packs of Winston's with like 8 Black and Miles, no doubt. Let's get it, my brother.
Yo, fam, I ain't touched the cigs or blacks in over 20 years, but check this out.
Let's get it.
Thanksgiving, family's house. Let's say we like 25, 30 deep, right? Cop pulls up. Everybody on paranoid status. You know, that's spooky enough, seeing the popo knocking at the door. Everybody probably got a warrant.
That's a fact.
So anyway.
Hold on one second. Hold on one second.
Go ahead, fam.
Pound that like button, man. Pound that like button, please. Let's get them likes up. Let's get those likes up. I appreciate everybody showing that love on the Super Chat, Cash App, PayPal, but let's get the likes up. Let's get it.
Yo, Rec, cop come to the door, right? Thanksgiving, picture it. Everybody chilling. We go to the door. We feeling good. Everybody sipping, doing what you do on the holidays. Black family, right? Cop come to the door. He say, yo, I got a lady in the car that gave me this address when I saw her walking down the street. So we telling him like, fam, you got your people mixed up. First of all, we don't even want you on our porch. You pose. Second off, you know, we don't know what you're talking about. So the cop was like, hold on, like, let me bring her in because she said this is her address. So my aunt goes to the door and goes, hold on, you know, I live here. Describe the lady to me. Yo, the cop gave a description of the woman and her name. My aunt, it was her mom.
Say what?
Yo, her mom had died 3 years ago before that in a plane accident. Now, the spooky part of the whole thing was when she was going to get on a plane 3 years before the cop came on Thanksgiving, she was late for the plane. And we were well, not we, but my aunt and her cousin was telling her, don't worry about it. We can get you on another flight. And her mom kept saying, yo, I have to get on this plane. I must get on this plane. It was a point that she was not going to miss this flight. Plane crashes. She dies. Yo, 3 years later, the cop said he saw a woman walking, asked her her name, asked her where he was going so he could help because she was an older woman, gave us her name. Even when he gave us her name, my aunt said, describe this woman to me, sir. The cop described her to a T. My aunt and 2 of her brothers walk out to the car. There was nobody in it when she got there. Wow. I'm done, Rec. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's crazy.
Thanksgiving.
That's crazy.
That's it, fam. Yo, that one has never left my memory bank, yo. Never left my memory bank. That cop came to the door, gave us her name, told us exactly what she looked like. Walked to the car to see. She was no longer in the back seat. I'm done, Rec.
Spooky! Crazy.
Yo, I got another one next week. Don't trip, man. That'll be my last one, man. My chapters are closing, fam, but good looking.
No doubt. Let them know who you be again, my brother.
Regis, Inglewood, California, man.
Shouts to
How
Regis,
we do, man.
Inglewood, California.
All right.
You heard? Hold it down,
Come
family.
on, man.
Salute.
We don't play with them, dog. Later.
Good one. Man, that's what I'm talking about. Good story. Man, that's crazy. That's what I'm talking about. The people, was y'all feeling that? Now I gotta ask y'all, put a thumbs up if you was feeling that, man. Put a thumbs up if you was feeling that. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start rating these spooky stories. Put a thumbs up or 100 if you was feeling that. Shouts to Darrell Young on the super chat. Thank you, homie. Thank you, King. Peace. You now tuned in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky. All right. Let me get to Yo, stepmommy got a message for Sad Boy. Stepmommy said, Sad Boy is a smiley, happy boy now because of stepmommy. Pause. That's
Peace.
spooky. That's spooky. Yo, stepmommy, you out here wilding, man. Chill out. Sad Boy's the homie. You wilding, stepmommy. Crazy. Man, shouts to everybody in the chat room, man. So much love. I appreciate y'all. And I'm trying to just show everybody that love. Everybody putting up them thumbs up. Let's rate these spooky stories now, man. If they trash, I guess they got the thumbs down too, right? Or you could put trash. You could put up the recycle bin or whatever, emojis. And if they, fire, put the lit or the thumbs up or both. Let's get it. Peace. You now tuned in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky. Peace.
Hello?
What's up?
I have a story to tell.
Okay, what's your name?
My name is Amira.
Amira, how old are you?
I'm 10 years old.
Oh, you 10 years old? What you doing up? What you still doing up?
Watching Spooky Hours.
Watching Spooky Hours? Wow. If you can, Amira, take me off speaker so I can hear you a little clearer.
I'm on speaker.
No, I said take me off.
Okay. Wait. Okay.
Okay, you there with your mommy?
Mhm.
Okay. Mommy got you up late, huh? Telling them, tell mommy get on the phone, tell a spooky story after you too. But I want you to tell your spooky story first. All right, Amira?
Mhm.
All right, you ready? Go ahead.
Okay, so one time we was coming back from church.
Okay, talk louder. Talk
And-
louder. Talk louder.
One time we was coming back from church,
Uh-huh.
and we was knocking on the door, and our dad is there,
Mm.
and it was me and my mom,
Mm-hmm.
and we was hearing these two little girls saying "mommy" and "mommy" and "mommy," and we was telling them to go tell our dad to open the door, and they would keep on saying "mommy" and "mommy" and "mommy" and "mommy," and I thought it was my brother and sister,
Mm-hmm.
and they would keep on saying "mommy" was banging on the door. I was getting upset because I don't know why they was telling dad, and then when he finally woke up and opened the door,
Mm-hmm.
he my brothers and sisters were sleeping, and then I was scary to me.
Wow, that's kind of spooky right there.
Because it wasn't there.
Oh. Ooh. Spooky! That's kind of spooky, Amira.
Okay.
All right, I appreciate you calling. Thank you. Put your mommy on the phone.
Bye.
Put your mommy on the phone.
Hello?
Hello, how you doing? Hello?
Good morning. Hello? Good
Hello?
evening.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, this is Emrat.
Yes, it's Emrat.
Hey, Yeah, I have a story for you.
Okay.
This goes back 1985.
Okay,
Actually.
is that your daughter, Amira? Is that your daughter?
Yes, yeah,
Oh,
that's my daughter. Yes, sir.
okay, cool. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, continue on. What's your
My
name?
story.
What's your name, sir?
My name. My government. I need this.
Okay. Got you. That's a real unique name. I never heard that name, but
I don't
continue
usually
on.
tell everybody my name, but since you asked it, I'm gonna have to tell you because I'm an honest person.
No problem, my brother. And what your name means?
Oh, it's Ethiopian.
Got you. Nice. Continue on. Let's get.
All right. Back in May 8th, 1985, I was living with my mom and my brother. To summarize the story up quick, pretty much, one morning she was reading the Bible, right? And she separated us both. I knew it was something awkward from the way she separated us both because I'm the older brother. We usually have Bible time together. So she sends my brother out the room. He's watching the television. She sends me in the room to go look at her. And she's reading the Bible and she says, "Don't take your eyes off me." And I'm like, "I'm watching you or whatever. We always read the Bible, but if you're reading the Bible, I'm supposed to look at you." She said, "If you take your eyes off of me, that I'm going to take you and throw you off of the roof." This is right across the street from where you see the Barclays Center today.
Got you.
We have witnesses and everything. Okay. She took me, grabbed me, helped off the back porch, right there on Fifth Avenue on Bergen Street. Helped me over the roof and let me go in front of witnesses, and I landed on both of my feet.
Wow.
No, that's not even half. From there, I ended up in a group home called Children's Village, where I met a guy, Earl Simmons, which was DMX. Would you like to hear about that story? Oh, yeah. I don't really want to say too much, but he is really serious.
Yeah, continue
So
on.
I knew him. I met him. He was in my cottage. Well, no, his cottage was right next to mine. So I got to see Earl Simmons before he was who he was, and this is all documented and everything.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's the honest to God truth, brother.
No doubt, I believe you, brother. You sound definitely honest. So
I've been honest. I've been honest my whole life, man. I'm doing a lot for a lot of people. What God has me, I do the best that I can and tell my testimony.
No doubt, my brother. I appreciate you calling. I appreciate you having your daughter call and you being there doing the parenting. You know what I'm saying? You know what you doing having your daughter up so late? What's she doing up so late? It's like 2 a.m. almost.
She's pretty much she's with her mom working, doing what she's doing or whatever with her mom or whatever. But
Okay. Got you. I see
you pretty much
I see you grab that phone quick when
family.
I said for her to put her mommy on the phone. You know what I mean? I wasn't trying to shoot my shot or nothing. You know what I mean? I just wanted to make sure.
No, Emmerich. Nah, we're not like that. We want
No
positive vibration.
Oh, no
all
doubt.
the time,
No
man.
doubt. Facts, my brother. Positive vibes. Definitely.
Yeah, Emmerich thought that no. Yo, brother, thank you for your hospitality. I have another story, but this is just too much for the night. I'm gonna have to hit you back on another one.
No
this
problem,
my
brother.
Minaj.
Oh wow. So
all of that, I'm gonna give you. Listen, you'll see all that stuff where she talks about her life was prophesied and all of that. She's the prophetess and stuff like that. Oh, she's not lying about none of that. Her life was predicted to her, and Cindy is the proof. But we're gonna get into that for another session.
Wow, let's do that for another session, my brother.
Definitely.
I appreciate you calling.
Light.
All right, have a good night.
Brother.
Peace, my brother.
Blessings.
You heard? Oh, y'all peeped that, huh? Y'all crazy. Now, shouts to baby girl and the pops are calling up. The 10-year-old girl that called up and the pops grabbed the phone when he thought I was trying to shoot my shot. Nah, I'm just joking. Nah, it's all love over here. Number positive vibes. We just having fun. Money Mike said my voice is scary. Word. That's the first time I'm hearing that. That's crazy. Tip baby, you crazy. You crazy. How my brother Murder May say? Yo, Rec, you crazy, man. Shouts to my man Mace. That's my brother right there. Yo, Rec, you crazy. Tip baby, you crazy for that. I don't, if we gonna talk about stepmommies, we talking about, real women. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do the fun boy, so let's just put that out there. You heard? So I appreciate that. Mystery 100. That's love. That's love. I'm gonna get to some more calls and keep this thing going for the rec mall, man. Pound that like button. Somebody said Mace can't come back to New York. You know what's so crazy? That's a damn lie. Because what's crazy, I remember one time a year and a half ago, 2 years, Mace was like, yo, Rec, we was in Midtown Manhattan. And we always in New York. He was like, yo, Rec, I just want to go through Harlem. Let's go through everybody block too. Let's go to, he's like, of course, they don't live there no more, but he said, let's go to everybody old hood. Let's go to Cameron, Jim Jones, everybody. I said, you sure? He's like, yeah, Rec, let's go. And we went through the whole Harlem. It was about, what time? About 7, 8 o'clock, evening time. So for anybody, like my man saying that Mace can't come back to New York, that's a damn lie. He was in my whip going through the whole Harlem, and that was his doing. What the hell? Oh, my bad. I must have hit the wrong button. My bad. I was wondering what was that. I'm like, damn, that was spooky. I just heard boop. Crazy. But let's get to it, man.
Call me back. I got 2 quick spooky stories for you. All right.
Sound like he might have some good stories, right? Let me know, man. Put the thumbs up if you feel like that was spooky, right? That this right here. That's spooky. That's spooky. Imagine hearing that late night while you sleeping, right? Imagine that waking you up. Somebody said Duke sound dead. Y'all niggas is crazy. Somebody said, I thought that was my AirPods. Facts. That's the noise that the AirPods make when they're about to die. Facts. Peace. You now tune in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Hi, I'm calling from VA.
Hey, what's going on? What's your name?
Hi, how are you? I am in the chat.
Okay.
I'm Berry White, as in raspberry.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. Shouts to you, Raspberry.
And for all of those, thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
I just have to say for all of those in the chat, because, a lot of people are, putting my name up there, but it's not me. It's Barry, not Barry.
Got you. So you gonna tell us a spooky
Absolutely.
story tonight?
That was a thing. Well, one thing before I did, because I did put it in the chat that I have a few. They were all from when I was a child when it happened, and it's kind of wicked. So I didn't know. I kept asking. I've asked at least, I'm pretty sure, several different times.
Okay. It's all good. You can call back probably.
When several used to mean a dozen. No, absolutely. I will tell you right now.
Okay.
The thing is, I wanted to hear from the host, which is you, I presume, correct?
Yes.
of what the exact topic was because I didn't just want to just go for what these people were saying. I wanted to stick to the topic. So I kept asking in the chat, what's the topic? What's the topic? What's the topic?
I mean,
I know these people were like, very white. It's crazy. Like somebody actually typed that
I mean,
in the chat. So
the name of the show is called Spooky Hours. So this is basically where people tell me they supernatural experiences, stuff like that.
Okay, cool. I have no problem doing that. I've also said that in the chat that I've had a few. Okay. Can I tell more than one or no?
Well, let's start with give me your best one, and then we go from there.
I don't know what the best one would be, but I can tell you I have had these since I was young.
Okay.
So if you want something from when I was younger to my age now.
Now, give me one that's more recent.
Oh, well, I don't know if I've had any recent because I haven't had any. So then, again, yeah, I haven't had any recent.
Okay.
I've even texted that in the chat.
You know what you do?
No, because one thing is my mom, you know, she was a missionary in the church. So we used to go to different people's homes and things like that, you know, with all the missionaries and stuff like that, travel, wherever. And so I've seen some crazy things, but the one thing that had nothing to do with absolutely none of that was when I was very young. But I'm sorry, before that, go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Nah, it's cool. This is what you do. Is this your first time on the show or listening to the show?
This is not my first time listening to the show, but actually, like, on the line right now, absolutely, first time.
Okay, so this what you're gonna do. Once you call back next week, give you enough time to, you know, I guess get your story together, and then
No. I don't have a story to get together. No, I can honestly tell you stories right now.
Okay.
I'm just asking you. Because, like I said, I was on the channel for over an hour. I was just like typing it in the chat. I mean, you can look at your chat, and I'm pretty sure they'll tell you.
Nah, I got you. It's all good.
Very
Hold on
light.
1 second. Shouts to Vibes with Meeks. Keep up the great work, MREC. We need to hear and share these stories. Facts. I appreciate you.
Absolutely. Because
let me ask you something, baby girl.
I've seen some of these things. Yes.
Was you
Yes,
drinking?
sir.
Was you drinking? Are you high tonight?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, I had to ask that. Okay.
Why?
Because the people saying you
That's
high.
crazy because
People saying you
I
saucy.
read the chat.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah. Some people say come
Absolutely
back.
not.
They say
I've
call
been the
back
one
when you sober.
asking a million times. I'm sorry?
They say
What
call
did you
back when
say?
you sober. That's what people saying. Look on the screen.
Oh, well, I am sober. And the thing is, my AKA spooky stories are not going to change because I've lived through them.
Got you.
You know what I mean? So it doesn't even matter. And this is why I was in the chat for so long. And if you go back and look through your chat, people were even saying, just call in Barry White from the beginning when I first got on the chat this morning. So I don't get it. But okay, basically.
Hold on, you got
and
on the
I've
chat.
even-
You got on the chat this morning? Like you talking about right?
Literally, it is 2:07 a.m. where I'm at. Literally, I've been on this chat since 12-something.
Got you. I
Or
appreciate
maybe
it.
even before 12. But as of now, I'm just
Alright,
saying.
Look. This is what we're gonna do.
Absolutely, yeah.
Let's look. Won't you just enjoy the show?
So can I tell you my stories?
All right,
Like,
you gotta make it quick. You've been on
or
the
no?
you've been on the phone 6 minutes. I ain't hear a story yet, but let's make it
Oh,
quick.
I apologize. No, because I didn't know. But okay,
Okay.
so I'm going to tell you, okay, so which one would you like to hear? Would you like to hear the missionary stories? Or would you like to hear something other from that? Okay, you know what? Okay, I'll take the lead. It's up to you. It's your show.
All right, this is what we gonna do, baby girl. Just enjoy the show and just call me back next week. You know what I mean? All right.
Wow.
I appreciate you. though.
Wow.
All right. I mean, I was trying to rock with her. No disrespect, Berry, but you know, you might be drunk or something. Something ain't right. You know what I mean? Something Something ain't right. Let's get it. Peace. You now tuned in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
By mistake, you know. You hear me? You hear what I'm saying? I need to come by and pick it up, yo. When can I come and get it?
Crazy. Spooky. He was talking over the damn intro, the greeting. He was talking over the greeting. People was crazy. Peace. You now tune in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Hey, what's goody mobbing? This is your man right here. Propagate this light. I was on a couple of spookies ago. What's going on? I threw you a $20 super chat. How you doing, MREC?
Oh, salute. I appreciate that. What's your name in the super chat?
Propagate this light. I just put hi in the chat.
No doubt, fam. I appreciate it. How long ago you sent that super chat?
Probably about 2 spookies ago. I think it was.
Okay. You
it was
talking
like
about 2
20
weeks ago. Got you. I thought you sent something. I think you sent something in tonight, but it's all good. Let's get it. I appreciate you.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, thank you. I also sent you an email because I wanted to present something spooky. I don't know if you present videos. I haven't seen you present a video that's spooky, but I had one to submit.
Oh, send it to MREC TV promo and put in the subject spooky video.
Okay, for sure. And it's on my YouTube channel. Is it okay if I mention that later?
Yeah, definitely. And then send a super chat in because that's promo you doing. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yeah, you can mention it.
Definitely.
It's all good.
Okay, cool. All right. So my spooky is real quick. This happened when I was young, probably about 10 years young. And my father used to take us out. You know, we used to like to go out and just, ride around, and he'll take us somewhere to eat. And, kids like the Mickey D's. So we were like, man, we want Mickey D's tonight before we go back home. And he was like, nah, we ain't gonna do that tonight. So this is going to be kind of weird. I felt like I had my hand on the. We were in the car. I was sitting in the car. I had my hand on the on the side door, and I felt like I was talking to the car. And so I said, well, look, if you pull over like near a Mickey D's, then we'll get you some gas. If there's a gas station across the street, we'll get you some gas too. So long story short, the car stopped working, right? So he pulled the car over, and he was looking under the hood. Couldn't find nothing wrong with the car, right? So I'm in the back seat, and I sit back and I look out the window to my left, and guess what's across the street? A Mickey D's, and directly across the street from that is a gas station.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I don't know what that was about, but I thought you were super chat, and I'll mention the video since I'm on here. The video is called Chris Brown Dark Phantom. It's on my YouTube channel. I'll go by the same name, Propagate This Light. So Chris Brown, the Son of Phantom movie trailer. It's really spooky.
Got you. I appreciate you, family.
All right, I appreciate you too, man. I'll throw you a super chat right now.
Thank you, my brother. Peace.
All good.
Yeah, man. We made it to the 3-hour mark on Spooky Hours 26. I'm still rocking, still over 700 people in the room. Pound that like button. Let's get those likes up real quick. Let's get those likes up. Let me see what these likes looking like. Let me look at my phone. Let me see what these likes looking like. Get those likes up. The likes should be matching the people in the room. Let me see. If it's not, we need to get it there. Okay. Yeah, we got 739 likes. Let's get some more likes on it. Why not? I'm gonna take another caller. Oh, you hung up on me. Oh, okay. Peace. You now tune in to MREC TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Michael, 2 spookies from Kansas, man. All right. The first one was November 25th last year, right? This just happened 5 months ago. I'm walking the Quick Trip. You know, it's like 2 blocks away. I ain't gonna dip. I ain't gonna drive. I'm gonna walk. It feels good.
Hold on one
so
second.
I walk halfway down.
Hold on. Shouts to propagate this light on a $15 super chat. Appreciate you. He kept it official. He was just on the phone. He said he was gonna send that super chat. He did. But continue on, my brother.
I had people giving love in real life.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
But I made the right. I took 20 steps down the street, made the right. Now I'm seeing Quick Trip, and I'm looking straight. And this big old green thing come out the sky, like just say somebody let off a flare or something, and it comes straight out the sky, boom. So I hit my little chick up, and I'm like, hey man, some green thing that came out the sky, blah blah blah. She was like, okay. So like 4 days later, somebody had it on YouTube, and it had the date when I seen it. So I'm just telling you that for the reason to let everybody know, stay prayed up, because there's some weird stuff going on with the sky, and it just ain't what they spraying in. And then the other thing, this is real spooky, but it's real though, and everybody need to hear it because that's what you do. My brother sent me this thing where these Africans was put magnets on their arms when they got the shot, and the magnet was sticking to their arm. So I got a magnet from a scrapyard when I used to work there. And I went to pick up my boy from school last week, and I walked up to the teachers before my son came out. And I said, hey, man, y'all got the shot yet? And they was like, I have. And I was like, hey, man, look, check this out. And I took my magnet off my belt, and I put it on his arm, and the magnet stuck to his damn arm where he got the shot. So I was like, damn, you got the microchip. And they all looked at me because I was kind of playing. But I was shook because it really happened. The little video my brother showed me, and I pulled out my magnet, stuck it to dude's arm, the teacher, and he looked down at the magnet, and he looked up at me, and I looked at him, and I was like, damn, you got the microchip. I was just wilding because I was tripping. But he was in shock. So I backed up a little bit like, oh, well, man, I'm sorry, I'm just playing with you like that. But my brother sent me this thing and said, whoever gets the shot, you just put a magnet on in the stick, man, and it stuck to your arm, man. Y'all need to know this. Y'all care about kids. You know what I'm saying? Y'all teachers and stuff. So those are my 2 spookies, man.
No doubt. So you got that that microchip. Oh, you hung up. All right. So on that note, we're gonna leave on the mat. We're gonna leave it on the microchip story with the magnet. I appreciate y'all. Another spooky hours. I definitely went hard for the people. Salute to everybody showing that love in the Cash App, in the Super Chat, PayPal. And I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you, man. I'm tired. I put that work in, man. I put in 3 hours. Then I did another 2 hours early. So I gave you 2 lives, 5 hours worth of lives. Go check that live out. I did it earlier. And that's about it, man. Another successful spooky hours, man. I appreciate the people. Thank you. Yeah, the comments be crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. The comments be crazy. So pound that like button, subscribe, like. Make sure you hit up the Patreon, patreon.com/MRECTV. And salute to the whole MREC team, Steve the producer, peace to the earth, Amina, China Black, and we locked in. All right? Double deuces and bubble gooses. I'm gone. You send me money? Nah, it ain't about the money. You just got to get the story right. If you sent money, salute, but it ain't really about the money. I appreciate you, though, Barry White. It's just when you got on the phone, you didn't know which way you wanted to go. You was kind of like confused. But it's all love, though. Tip, baby, you have a spooky night as well. You heard? Appreciate you. All right, so on that note, I'm gone. Double deuces and bubble gooses. Salute to the Breck Mob. Gone.
Fin Credit Solutions, the one-stop shop to solving your credit problems.
MREC TV Films presents, in association with Gangster Chronicles and Street Royalty Entertainment. Shouts to DJ Raw Heat. This a documentary you only gonna see here. Presents Supreme Team Bimmy. This the documentary they don't want you to see. Trust me, I ain't even supposed to have it. We got part 1 up. It's gonna be 4 parts only on the MREC TV Patreon. Patreon.com/MREC TV, only for a limited time only.
Sneak dissing, we don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your art is missing, nigga.
Pay us in full with the money, or she gon' get her fingers clipped off like Lil Sonny,
MREC TV.